Hello, good morning, beautiful people. Hey, James. Good morning on this beautiful Monday morning. We are only one more day until the new year. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing fine on this lovely Monday morning. Y'all, I heard about some of the stuff that happened over this weekend, but I wasn't privy to none of it. I was just chilling this weekend. I don't know about y'all, but I just been chilling recently. You know what I'm saying? With the holiday season and everything else, I just been putting my feet up, chilling and not too worried about too much of the crazy mess that's been going on. Now I heard something about somebody putting the P word on Lemon's back. That word, that word needs to be reserved for people who actually are that. And without proof, it don't need to just be thrown around. That's just my opinion. Um, you know, you don't need to be putting jackets on people's. And I understand it's been done before by multiple different people. Unless you have definite proof or, you know, think you do, because there has been in the past people who claim that when they thought they had proof, but they didn't. But you know, that is something that happens and stuff and whatnot. Good morning, Ray. Good morning. How you doing this lovely morning? Um, but yeah, I heard some of the mess that went on. I heard something about Lemon had his sister, hey Miss B. Lachey, on his panel. I heard that over at YTC's. I'm like, do not ever, I'm gonna give this advice. If somebody trolling you, right? If somebody trolling you, don't let them get you or con you in to having your family put up on this damn apparatus. Okay? I don't care what y'all would say about any one of my family members. I am not bringing them on this apparatus. Not never. I'm going to protect them to my last breath. So I ain't putting them on here. When y'all hear my family come in this room, what do? I mute the hell up. Because I ain't putting my family on here. Right? Now, my dad a couple times has said good morning to y'all when he come in here and tell me something, but y'all didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because I muted up. But I'll tell you this, I ain't how was y'all's weekends this weekend? Did y'all eat good? Did y'all have any special things go on? Yeah, I'm not Miss B. Lachey, I'm not even gonna really cover too much of this stuff because it's getting dark and it's getting heavy, and my spirit ain't in that. It just ain't in my spirit. It ain't in my spirit. I hope y'all had an amazing weekend this weekend. How are y'all gonna bring in the new year? Y'all gonna go to a family function? Y'all just gonna chill at home watching TV? I know I'm gonna spend it with my family, which I always do. I always bring in the new year with my family. You know what I'm saying? Another year, done or whatnot. I'm probably gonna watch some movies with my husband. Oh, girl, you got the house all to yourself. Shoot, I ain't got to worry about nothing. Is it like okay? So everybody gone. It's just you at the house, girl. Oh, so you don't know what to do with yourself right now. You're like, child, I ain't got to cook for nobody. I ain't got to clean up after nobody. Uh, I could just sit back, put my feet up, watch me some TV. Child, yes, that's you got a weekend alone. You know what I'm saying? That's a long time. That's a good time sometimes. Just be sitting there watching the stupidest movies, putting your feet up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a good weekend alone is good. I'm telling you, think about it. You got to put your feet up. You ain't got to do nothing too much. You just get to be, get to have some fun. I'm gonna go ahead before this. Hey, Mr. King ZX, welcome. Let me go ahead and drop this. I'm gonna drop this link, even though I know it's not time for the link, just so I won't forget, because y'all know how I am. I be forgetting stuff. I won't pin that message so I don't forget. But no, I just been chilling. This weekend I had fun. Anybody got any special plans for the new year? Me myself, now I'm probably just gonna watch some shows with my husband. You know what I'm saying, and my family. My dad always does this toast every year. I can't really say it because this year's gonna be my husband's first time ever hearing my dad say it, and it's kind of I can't say it on the internet kind of thing. It might get my channel struck. Let me say it that way. It might get my channel struck out. It's a kind of funny one though. I wish I could repeat it because, child, it's hilarious. Please remember to take your medication today. Now, this is your med check reminder. Take your blood pressure medications, take your, ADHD medications like me, and don't forget, just your med check reminder. I'm just making sure everybody has their med check reminder. I took my medicine a while ago, so I won't forget, because y'all know if I don't do this for y'all, I also forget for myself sometimes. So that's why I do this, if y'all wondering. Why I do the med check reminder is so I won't forget, and then I make sure nobody else gets forget. Yes, thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. This time of year, I know everybody, it gets a little busy because we got people coming in and out of time to be there with certain family members. You got people traveling, you got people, going all over. So I understand at this time the year gets busy for a lot of folks. In the new year, this is my question for my content creator friends here. Are you planning on doing anything different with your content? Do you plan on changing it up? Do you plan on possibly, doing new content, something that we've never heard? Because y'all know I love to do, support other people and support a lot of people. And I like to, when we know that somebody's going to be doing something different, I want them to get their shine on. And I'm proud of people moving around and doing different content and trying to look in other avenues for things because, you can't stay stagnant. And reaching out to others and going into other sectors and doing these things, you're technically, as a content creator, growing. You're not getting stuck in a box, right? You never want to get stuck in a box of this is your only content, right? So that's why sometimes I like to switch it up. And I may think of new things for the new year. You know what I'm saying? I do like the way I have the Monday through Friday thing set up, but I may change it up. I'm not sure yet. You know what I'm saying? I may put in some new stuff. Hey, my sister from another Mr. Creole, my beautiful Creole butterfly. Now, I will tell y'all this right now. Our Creole butterfly has some new exciting things coming up in January. Okay. She's going to have an interview with this pastor man. And Miss Creole, if you want to hit that link, come up and tell people more about it. You're more than welcome to. Because she's going to have some new exciting things coming in on her channel this January. So in the new year, she's going to bring in some new content. Okay. And I do know that Miss V. Lachey, myself, Miss Hazel, and Miss Unapologetically Mika, we've been doing the Going Viral. We need to get together and set up a dates and times for our Going Viral, because sometimes, I think that having a set time kind of forces you to do your content. That's why I set my time, because if I set that side of time every morning for y'all to drink my coffee with y'all, for me, it's one of the best times to go live. I have nothing just randomly popping up. I'm usually in the morning chilling anyway before I have to do housework, cleaning, cooking, different things. So this is my time that I'm usually just sitting there waking up anyway. So why not use it to talk to my peoples? But if you have anything new coming up, yes, that's my sister from another Mr. I'm gonna make sure I authenticate. Yes, it is. Hey, beauty.
Hey, what's up, my sister from another Mister? How you doing, beautiful?
I'm doing good, girl. I want you to tell the peoples about your interview coming up and your stuff you're gonna be doing.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you. And I didn't know you was on, so I'm gonna have to bounce. You know why? I ain't gonna say it, but you know
Mm.
why. Okay.
You good,
Uh,
girl.
Okay. Hey everybody. I have my first interview coming up in about a week or two. I think it's just 1 week with St. James. If you don't know who St. James is, he's also a content creator on YouTube. He covers mostly the church era and what's going on behind the scenes. He's like King Jives, okay? And celebrating him, he just hit his 20,000 subs, and he just agreed to interview with me. So that's going to be interesting, especially on the heels of the lawsuit with uh, Jakes and And also now I heard that Larry Reed is involved some way. So that's going to be interesting. I believe I'm doing a karaoke thing. I'm still trying to iron all it out. But the one that I'm really, really outside of St. James, I'm going to say is two of them so far that I'm really, really interested in. And the other one will be coming up sometime next year with Breonna Taylor's mother. If you don't know who she is, Google it, okay? I mean, unless you've been living under a rock, everybody knows who Breonna Taylor was. So I will be interviewing her mother, and it's going to be a sit-down interview with me and her. So I do got some things coming up. I do appreciate you guys, and I always support my boo Charlie because she's doing the dang thing, okay? So I'm going to support what she's doing because she supports me as well. So I just thank you guys so much, and thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, love, for coming up and telling everybody. I just wanted to give you that shine on, girl. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, I had to get that shine on. You know what I'm saying? I had to get a shine on because I know that she is going to be doing those interviews, and I think it's amazing because you know a lot of people in this sector may or may not know who St. James is, and maybe you want to hear that interview, and I wanted other people to know about it. And so that's another reason why, like, that's the same thing. If anybody's in this chat and they know they got something coming up and they want to, you know, you want to put it out there, even if I ain't a big channel, you know what I'm saying? You're more than welcome to come up, tell people what you got going on, so you can tell people so they can support you. You know what I mean? And I love doing that. I love putting a shine on and make sure everybody gets their shine. But so basically with this coming up holiday, you know, we got the new year coming in. We're going to bring in a new year. Me, myself, and I'm going to be looking into doing, I've told y'all last week about the situation that happened in my area about a young little girl named Amaya Braxton. Okay, Amaya, there was a law amended for Amaya Braxton. She was a little girl who was getting off the school bus, and the lady ran around the school bus and hit her. The lady did not get in any trouble. She, in fact, 2 grand juries declined to indict her, which I think is wrong because that's still vehicular manslaughter. Regardless if you didn't have the intent to hit the child, she drugged the little girl and kept going. She did not stop. She did not try to get help. So I will be covering that case, and I am going to try to reach out to her family for myself to do an interview and to try to get more eyes on that story because to this day, the family has never gotten justice for Amaya. And she was a beautiful little girl, and I will always holler justice for Amaya Braxton. So I am going to try to reach out to her family because they're from my area, to try to do an interview to bring more. The bus did have the stop sign out. They were stopped, Ray. Good morning, Natural Lux Diva. Salute to my roasty the toasty. She ran around the bus. And basically, you know, I don't know if the family ever has tried to do a wrongful death lawsuit or not. I need to look into that. But I'm probably going to reach out because they do have, they have a charity set up in Amaya's name. I'm going to reach out to her family and see if they would like to come on my platform, possibly get more eyes on the situation, try to set them up with some bigger YouTubers bigger than me. Because obviously I have a very small channel, but if I can get their story out there and get them connected and possibly get more people looking into this situation, then it's what's best for Amaya, right? It's what's best for her family. And y'all know me. Y'all know I love doing it. Good morning, Miss Catherine. How you doing this morning? And so, you know, that's something that I'm going to be looking into as the new year approaches. Is possibly bringing justice for that child, you know, because there's quite a few cases that have touched my heart, and that's one of them. It's always bothered me since the day that it happened, and it really bothered me afterward, and it has stuck with me all these years. You know what I mean? But so I'm going to be looking into that, possibly looking into different avenues of different things. Y'all know I love to cover my true crime stuff. That's a passion of mine. I love deep diving into cases. I may actually start deep diving into more things besides true crime. My question to my beautiful subscribers is, what is something that you're passionate about that you would like me to look into that you might be interested in? Because I like to ask, I don't want to just do things that I'm passionate about. I would also like to cover things that maybe possibly you would want to hear about, something that may or may not interest you. And maybe it might be something that we do as a content, Thank you, Natural Lux Beautiful. Also, with the stuff with the beef sector, I'm not going to completely cut it all out. Occasionally, I probably will talk about something if it's a hot topic, but it's not. I'm not a roaster and a gagger. We all know this. That's not my thing, really. I just choose not to, because it's just not in my spirit to do so. Can I? Yeah. Do I want to? No. There's a difference, I like being messy just like the rest of everybody. We got our little messy side. It is what it is, but also I was looking at these, looking at the fit, because for some reason when I was watching Auntie Donna over there on YTC's this morning, she was talking about Sexy Chocolate Men and all this other stuff. And so I was curious. Y'all know I get curious about who the sexiest men alive are, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And the 100 hottest men and all that other stuff. So I was looking up they have like these different articles on who they think. And I'm thinking to myself that some people may or may not agree with some of these people. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them I'm noticing, and I'm just going to say it because I don't know how else to say something. It's a lot of damn white men on these damn lists, bro. Like, who makes these lists? I just want to know. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of men. Here's my thing. What do you find sexy for a man? Do you like traditional beauty? Some people say it's in the eyes. Some people say it's a strong jawline, the body, the face. Some people say it's not even the looks. Because for me, it's always been the character of a man. To me, it's always been what's on the inside. Because the way I look at beauty, right? Beauty is subjective to each person. And the way I look at it is that fades over time. And that's going to, as we age, that's not always going to be there, right? And, I like to look at the insides of a person. Are they a good person? Do they have a good heart? You know what I'm saying? But that's always been me. Like, if you look at, I have the man I'm with now, and I have 2 exes. So my pool for dating, I could have dated more people. I could have did this. I could have did that. But I chose that. You know what I'm saying? It was a choice of mine. They all look different. None of them look exactly the same. So when people try to say I have a specific type, I really don't. It's not really a looks things for me. It's more of how the person is as a person. Like, I fall in love with people's insides and their personality and all that stuff. And if you just, that's just me. I've always been that way. Like, even, what I'm saying, like, but I can't wait to see what everybody's going to bring in the new year. I heard that Miss Intel has a new conspiracy theory backup channel that she's been doing her content on. I can't wait to see what everybody brings in for the new year. What new content are we going to get? Yeah, I totally was just talking, muted, and forgot. Don't laugh at me. Y'all know I do this all the time. It's called pulling a Charlie. So I'm going to go through. I have 3 different lists pulled up. One of them's the 50 most beautiful men of all time. One is the sexiest man alive complete list from the years. And one is the 20th most handsome men in the world. So I'm going to go through these lists and we're going to see if we agree with these lists, y'all. Because some of us might agree on some of them and then not agree on others. And I'm going to make sure, hold on, let me make sure I got it to where y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? On this list, this is from Bazaar, the publication. Okay. There's no shortage of beautiful men in Hollywood, from old Hollywood icons to contemporary heartthrobs. Sexiness is through line for some of the most famous male celebrities to have ever graced our scenes. But how exactly do we define sexiness? As it turns out, it has much less to do with simply the angles of these men's chiseled jaws or the contours of their muscled abdomens, although those factors certainly help. Instead, it has everything to do with how they carry themselves, their confidence, their skills, their charisma. From James Dean to Michael B. Jordan, the following 50 men have enough star quality to charm the entire globe. Keep scrolling ahead to see who made it on our list and most beautiful men of the past 6 decades. James Dean. Dean rose to fame in the 1950s, most notably for his role in Rebel Without a Cause, from which he became a cultural icon as the ultimate bad boy. The actor's life and career were both cut tragically short when he died in a car crash in 1955 at the age of 24. Peak level of hot, smoking a cigarette, sorry, but yes, it is iconic red jacket in Rebel Without a Cause. So their first person on their list is, hey, Chucky La. The demon, you could quit changing your name, Rico. Hey, what up, Rico? But so we're gonna scroll down. Marlon Brando, from his role as Stanley Kowalski in a street car named Desire to Vito Corleone's in The Godfather. Brando's characters may not have always been the good guys, but he is always the most good-looking guy. Still widely considered one of the greatest screen actors of all time, Brando's career spanned an astounding 4 decades, leaving an influence that remains today. His arms nearly busting through his tight t-shirt in the 50s. Cary Grant. You know what's crazy about some of these dudes were straight up, But before there was George Clooney and Mr. Big, there was Cary Grant, the ultimate classic leading man of the old Hollywood. Peak level hot, on the run with Grace Kelly throughout the French Riviera to catch a thief. Number 4, Rock Hudson. The heartthrob was best known for his romantic comedies of the 1950s and 60s, including Giant, Magnificent Obsession, and Pillow Talk. In the 1985, he tragically became the first major celebrity to die from AIDS. Peak level of hot, opposite Elizabeth Taylor in The Giant. Paul Newman. The actor and philanthropist's bright blue eyes were unforgettable on screen, transcending flawlessness into his career, moved from actor to race car driver, lounging around in an unbuttoned shirt in the 1962 film Sweet Bird of Youth. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, hit the scene in the 50s, causing everyone to lose their minds with the coffee black. See, now I'm going to tell y'all something. My grandfather looked better than Elvis Presley. He was a good-looking man, my grandfather was. And then we have Steve McQueen. McQueen was the king of cool. His sense of style made him that much more attractive in every role he played. Peak level of hot, emerging from one of his many collectible cars in his signature sunglasses. Robert Redford. How could anyone resist the head of hair? The Oscar-winning actor was impossibly not to fall in love with his many romantic films that spanned from the 60s to today. Suited up in a naval uniform while starring opposite Barbra Streisand in The Way We Were. Clint Eastwood. Before his days as a director, Eastwood lit up the screen with his charming looks in a slew of westerns and action films. Peak level of hot, young cowboy Clint Eastwood. Richard Gere. From American Gigolo to Pretty Woman to An Officer and a Gentleman, Gere became one of the sexiest leading men of the 80s and 90s. Peak level of hot, 2 words, American Gigolo. Denzel Washington. The Oscar-winning actor had a repertoire of inspiring, powerful roles, but also not to be overlooked his incredible good looks and also his abs in The Hurricane. Peak level of hot, the incredible abs and body mentioned above in the 1990 film The Hurricane. Also, in the fact that when you hear people talk about Denzel, they always like have good words about him. You know what I'm saying? They always have really good words about Denzel, right? They always have really, really good words about Denzel. Like you don't hear many bad stories about him as an actor, right? That's another thing that I find incredible when you find actors that don't have any bad stories about them. Kurt Cobain, the Nirvana frontman, perfectly mastered the grunge look and had the greatest head of hair and blue eyes to go along. Peak level of hot, Nirvana's incredible raw acoustic performance on MTV Unplugged. George Clooney. From the TV role of ER making a film scene, Clooney had somehow only managed to get better looking with age since the start of his career. Looking serious in the doctor uniform on ER. This is peak level of hot. Brad Pitt. It was love at first sight as soon as Pitt made his first major film debut as the hitchhiker in Thelma and Louise, the best looking hitchhiker there ever was. Since then, the actor went on to make our hearts skip a beat in movies like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Babel, and Glorious Bastards. Peak level of hot, shirtless, sweaty, and angry in Fight Club. Leonardo DiCaprio. From the second he stepped on the Titanic, the actor stole all of our hearts and remains the ultimate heartthrob to this day, playing Romeo, All of Our Dreams, in 1996 film adaptation of Romeo and Juliet. Ricky Martin. He rose to fame in the U.S. with his 1990 hit Livin' La Vida Loca, a timeless classic truly, and went on to take the Latin American music by storm, dancing in leather pants throughout the 90s. That's his peak level of hot. Heath Ledger, with blonde curly locks, the dreamiest of eyes, and a perfect jawline, the late actor skyrocketed as the ultimate Hollywood heartthrob in the late 90s and early 2000s. Peak level hot opposite Jake Gyllenhaal and Brokeback Mountain. No, technically I really loved him in 10 Things I Hate About You, but that's just me. Maybe that's just me. I love that movie. Okay, 10 Things I Hate About You is my favorite movie with him. Jared Leto. Not only does the singer-actor manage to pull off everything he wears, including the most over-the-top Gucci, his roles dating back to My So-Called Life have been managed to capture everyone's eyes and hearts. Looking better than all of us in Gucci is his peak level of hotness. Pharrell Williams, the singer, songwriter, producer, simply does not age and has looked consistently handsome since his breakout in the 90s. His effortless, cool sense of fashion doesn't hurt either. Peak level of hot, taking fashion risks with the array of hats on the red carpet. Justin Timberlake. With his signature curly ringlets, the NSYNC singer won us all over, Britney Spears included. In the 90s, from Crimea River to Sexy Back, he managed to win us over with his solo career too. Peak level of hot, Sexy Back is the only correct answer here. Lenny Kravitz, the soulful singer and songwriter, rose to fame with his music in the 90s and has since led the way to art being cool. Peak level of hot, Kravitz likes to pose and perform shirtless, and yeah, pretty much all of those instances count as the peak. Ryan Phillippe. Between his debut on the soap opera One Life to Live and films like Cruel Intentions and I Didn't Know What You Did Last Summer, the actor became one of the biggest heartthrobs of the 90s. Peak level of hot, being irresistibly bad in Cruel Intentions. 23. Idris Elba. Since launching his career with both TV and film roles, the English actor has become a handsome fixture on the red carpets across the globe. Peak level of hot, his foray into professional boxing. Jake Gyllenhaal. The actor has kept his spot as the ultimate hunky boy next door since the 90s. Peak level of hot, selling Viagra in Love and Other Drugs. Prince Harry. Now married to Meghan Markle, the younger British prince has long remained one of the most covetable bachelors in the world. Peak level of hot, that time he played a game of ball with a group of British children. John Stamos, starring in Full House, dreamy sort of bad boy Uncle Jesse, the Greek actor has been making all of us utter the words "have mercy" since the 90s. Peak level of hot, serenading Aunt Becky and all of us, really, with Forever on Full House. Tyson Beckford. The male supermodel rose to prominence after fronting Ralph Lauren's Polo men's wear line. He's since remained one of the hottest and best dressed male models. Peak level of hot, his commercial for Ralph Lauren Polo Sport. Orlando Bloom. Whether Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, Pirates of the Caribbean, the English actor manages to make even the least attractive roles incredibly hot, starring as the world's sexiest pirate in Pirates of the Caribbean. Ryan Gosling. Why did I just say Jake Gosling? Ryan Gosling. If you somehow didn't fall in love with Gosling in The Notebook, which is pretty impossible, the actor had endless additional roles to convince you, from Blue Valentine to Crazy Stupid Love. Peak level of hot, screaming, "It wasn't over. It still isn't over" in The Notebook. John Legend. Whether it is his Grammy-winning love songs or adorable Instagram tweets with his wife Chrissy and daughter Luna, Legend has full mastered the art of capturing hearts. Getting politically active on Twitter and defending wife Chrissy Teigen against trolls. That's his peak level of hot. Ryan Reynolds. Before his days of Green Lantern and Deadpool, the actor was making us all swoon with his mini rom-coms of the 2000s, from Just Friends to The Proposal to Definitely Maybe. Peak level of hot, his surprisingly hilarious Twitter account. Bradley Cooper. From Silver Lining Playbook to Hangover, he's not just that into you. Cooper's acting roster is diverse, but those eyes and that smile always a constant fixture. In uniform for his 2014 film, American Sniper. 33, Channing Tatum. From Step Up to Magic Mike, the actor's dance skills are just the icing on the cake of his good looks. It would be wrong to say something, but his stripping dance performance in Magic Mike, peak level of hot. Matthew McConaughey. From war movies to rom-coms to science fiction, the actor brings his sexy southern swang to every role. His many shirtless runs around the country. That's his peak level of hot. Drake. According to his lyrics, the Canadian rapper has a soft side when it comes to love and an undeniable sense of style to go along with it. Peak level of hot, his on and off undying love for Rihanna and all their flirty performances together. I will always see Drake as Jimmy. Hey, shake a, shake a, shake a, shake a, shake a. You just warming up. You just warming up, Rico. I always, for some reason, I always think of him as Jimmy. He'll always be Jimmy to me. When he first came out, I didn't know who he was, and then I looked up. I was like, oh shit, because see, I used to watch Degrassi. John Chow, making an appearance in roles in both the small and big screen, the Asian American actor has starred in the Harold and Kumar movies, Star Trek, and more, starring opposite Gabriel Union in Flash Forward. John Hamm, the actor skyrocketed to prominence with his role as the complex but charming Don Draper in the AMC's Mad Men series. Peak level of hot, charming women as Don Draper. Michael B. Jordan, whether starring in the Fantastic Four or Friday Night Lights, the actor's incredible handsome presence is impossible to miss. Peak level of hot, showing off his boxing skills and insane muscle in Creed. David Beckham. From the soccer field to those nearly nude fashion campaigns, David Beckham truly makes everything he wears and doesn't wear look good. Peak level of hot, his swoon-worthy loving selfies with his family on Instagram. Rami Malek. The Egyptian actor is most known for his role on Mr. Robot, but Malek also has a serious penchant for fashion that makes him all the more attractive. Peak level of hot, landing a Dior home campaign. Donald Glover. Glover juggles a multitude of roles: actor, rapper, writer, singer, producer, but he's most known for his music under the name Childish Gambino and his role in the FX series Atlanta. Peak level of hot, performing his Red Bone shirtless on The Tonight Show. Joe Manganiello. The actor has been making our jaws drop since his first major debut as the werewolf on HBO's True Blood. Peak level of hot, literally just any time he is shirtless. A$AP Rocky. The A$AP Mob rapper is also a regular on the fashion scene, proving he's not only got musical talent, but the style chops as well. Peak level of hot, his many fashion campaigns from Dior Homme to Calvin Klein and DKNY. Alexander Skarsgård, the Swedish actor, from starring in HBO series True Blood to making films like Battleship and The Legend of Tarzan, and then back to HBO to star in the last year's award-winning series Big Little Lies. Peak level of hot, starring as the vampire of your dreams in True Blood. Also, he just looks really good shirtless. I'm just saying. Dave Patel. Following his big breakthrough in Slumdog Millionaire, the British actor has gone on to star in films including Lion and The Road Within. Peak level of hot when he was declared People's Sexiest Man Alive by Ellen DeGeneres. Henry Cavill. Having conquered both television and film, the extremely handsome and dapper English actor is best known for his superhero action films like Superman and Justice League. Peak level of hot, his Instagram selfies and workout videos. He also, if y'all don't know, he's like a nerd, and he really likes getting into the films in the series, and he likes to keep it true to what the source material is. There's a lot of actors like that, actually. Chris Hemsworth. Though the Hemsworth brothers are all incredibly good looking, Chris managed to transform his rugged role as Thor to dapper gentleman on the red carpet effortlessly. Peak level of hot, that time he shared his Thor workout routine on Instagram. Zayn Malik. Why do I always mess up his last name? Anyway, the former One Direction member left the group for a sexy solo album and has since been making us swoon. His ultra sexy pillow talk videos starring girlfriend Gigi Hadid. Now, I know how to say his name, but y'all don't kill me for butchering it. Y'all know I'll butcher it. Mahershala Ali. Although Ali starred films like The Curious Case of Benjamin Button and Hidden Figures, it was an incredible portrayal, and Moonlight caused him to become the first Muslim actor to ever win an Oscar. His moving acceptance speech of the 2017 SAG Awards. I actually love him as an actor. I think he's freaking amazing. He's really good in his roles. Carrie Funkenhungen. Shit, I done fucked up his name too. Sorry, y'all. Through the film, director and writer doesn't actually star in the movies. He's the brain and voice behind them. And what's sexier than that? Funkenhungen is, I don't know how to say his last name, y'all. I'm fucking it up. Is responsible for some of your favorites, including Jane Eyre, True Detectives, and Beasts of No Nation. Peak level of hot anytime he hits the red carpet in his signature glasses. Y'all done messed up his name real bad. I done did it. Is that the end of this list? I think we got to the end of this list, y'all. I done messed up that last dude's name so bad. I swear. We're going to switch over. And I'm gonna make sure. Y'all, I messed up some names. And y'all know I'm the worst one at butchering names. I apologize. Y'all know I be messing up names. But no, now this one says, this is from when they started doing the Sexiest Men Alive. This is all the winners from 1985 to 2024. The first winner of the Sexiest Man Alive was Mel Gibson. Then Mark Harmon, Harry Hamlin, JFK Jr., Sean Connery in 1989, Tom Cruise in 1990, Patrick Swayze in 91, Nick Nolte in 92. Now, in 93, they did Cindy Crawford and Richard Gere, the sexiest couple alive. And then in 94, Keanu Reeves. Brad Pitt in 95, Denzel Washington in 96, George Clooney in 97, Harrison Ford in 98, Richard Greer. Why did I just say Gear? It's Greer, damn it. In 99, Brad Pitt in 2000, Pierce Brosnan in 2001, Ben Affleck in 2002, Johnny Depp in 2003, Jude Law in 2004, Matthew McConaughey won in 2005, George Clooney in 2006, Matt Damon won in 2007. Hugh Jackman won in 2008. Johnny Depp won in 2009. 2010, Ryan Reynolds won. In 2011, Bradley Cooper won. In 2012, Channing Tatum. Adam Levine won in 2013. Chris Hemsworth won in 2014. David Beckham in 2015. Dwayne The Rock Johnson won in 2016. Blake Shelton won in 2017. In 2018, Idris Elba won. John Legend won in 2019. Michael B. Jordan won in 2020. He won in 2020. And then Paul Rudd in 2021. Chris Evans in 2022. And Patrick Dempsey in 2023. And John Krasinski won in 2024. Y'all know I mess up names, and I'm so sorry. Oh, snap. I accidentally turned off the screen share. My bad. There's another list that I looked up here, and I did see where you saw that there was more, but I don't know why I was supposed. I guess I was supposed to show more. Giselle is the model, your favorite female model? Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't believe Chadwick Boseman wasn't on that list. Speaking of which, of that one, but I think it's just because they had so many people on that list. And whatnot. This is supposed to be one. I don't know who's all on this list. We're going to see together. This is supposed to be from a site called IBT. And it's supposed to be the 20th most handsome men in the world, icons of masculine allure. So we're going to look at that. We're going to see. Justin Bieber. I don't know why that just makes me laugh thinking of Justin Bieber as Beaver. Don't ask. I'm going to present screen because I totally turned off my screen share a while ago and didn't mean to. Okay. Let's do this. Let's scroll down. Omar Borkin Al-Gala. I don't know who he is, but he is a good-looking guy. Omar Borkin Al-Gala is not only a fashion photographer, but also a talented actor hailing from Iraq. With his distinctive appearance, he transcends mere attractiveness to become a symbol of style and elegance, earning him recognition as one of the most handsome men globally. The 34-year-old Al-Gala's popularity in the Arab world is exceptional, is often invited as a guest on numerous shows thanks to his widespread appeal and charm. And this is what he looks like again. He's got a beautiful smile. I don't know who he is, but he's a good-looking guy. Oh, y'all, I'm going to butcher the shit out of this name. Virtuit Shivera? Very? That's a hard name, y'all. That's a hard name. I apologize to the person who this person is. I apologize for really messing up your name. Why did something pop up? Okay. Bright Vacherit. I don't know how to say his damn name, y'all. I'm known. Professionally known as Bright. I'm going to say Bright from now on whenever they say his name because I'm messing up his real name. Is a multifaceted, talented, hailing from Thailand, recognized for his acting, singing, entrepreneurial endeavors. He gained prominence for his notable role in the film Congrats, My Ex, and solidified his heartthrob status through his portrayal in the Thai rendition of the beloved Korean drama Boys Over Flowers, the F4 Thailand. With a substantial social media following, Bright stands as one of Thailand's most influential artists, regularly featured in lists such as Most Handsome Man Alive at just 26 years old. He's a cute little thing. You know what I'm saying? But I totally butchered his damn name. I missed that. Chris Evans. We knew he was going. One of these boys was going to hit the list. Some actors become synonymous with their most impactful, unforgettable performances. Takes Chris Evans, for instance, who is instantly recognized for his portrayal of Captain America. With his charming smile and piercing blue eyes, he effortlessly captures the heart of fans. Evan exudes a magnetic appeal and possesses a wit that resonates with audiences. His charismatic presence leads him a place among the most admired men globally, embodying a captivating allure that is undeniably enchanting. Zhou Kai, I think that's how you would say his name, Zhou Kai. Y'all know I ain't the best with names, and they making me say these weird names. Y'all know I ain't good at it. Damn it. Y'all know I ain't good at it. But I think I said it right. Y'all. He is a very good looking dude. He's one of the I think one of the guys from that BTS thing. Yeah. Chinese actor and model Zhou Kai gained widespread recognition for his role as Fuang in the historical drama Story of Yannick's Palace. Zhou Kai's captive performances, on-screen charisma have since propelled him to stardom in the Chinese entertainment industry. He has continued to showcase his acting versatility in various television dramas, earning accolades and growing fan bases. Known for his talent, the 29-year-old quickly risen to prominence in the entertainment industry, captivating audiences worldwide with his compelling performances and earning numerous accolades for his work. That's the young man. Oh. Y'all. Kavak to look. I don't know how to say that. We're going to have to make up nicknames for some of these. Kavak Talunk is a Turkish actor and model born on October 27th, 1983 in Adana, Turkey. He rose to prominence with his role as Mehmet in the Turkish TV series y'all, they trying to mess me up, y'all. Gümüş Silver, and gained further acclaim for his performances and Forbidden Love, and I can't say those words. He has also starred in movies such as The Butterfly's Dream and Magic Carpet Ride. With his talent and striking looks, Tatung has become one of Turkey's most beloved and international recognized actors. Y'all, they trying to mess me up with some of these damn names now. Y'all know I can't say these damn names. I'm country as all get out. Damn it. Well, Michael B. Jordan. Here we go. I can say this one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, they got the little pictures and stuff. Okay. Let's go here. Michael B. Jordan, a 37-year-old American actor and producer, has left an incredible mark on Hollywood and beyond. Renowned for his compelling performances, he garnered acclaim for portraying the roles of Oscar Grant in the drama Furtive Station, boxer Adonis Creed in Creed, and the formidable Eric Killmonger in Black Panther. Crowned as 2020's sexiest man alive, Jordan's dedication to his craft is evident, from sculpting his physique to embody the legacy of Apollo Creed in his 2015 Creed to delivering a powerful portrayal of the ruthless villain Eric Killmonger in 2018's Black Panther. His talent and charisma continues to captivate audience worldwide. Michael B. Jordan, we know who he is now. Sir Alistair Nathan Cook. Why ain't they a picture of him? Well, they're supposed to be, and it's not popping up. Y'all see that pop-up picture? We want to see what he looked like. How you not going to show us what he looked like? Let me see if I can get that to pop up in a different tab. Oh, okay. This is, well, it's supposedly, oh, here we go. Let me share. This is what the dude looked like that didn't show up in the other thing. This is happy birthday, Sir Alistair Cook. I think I know why people be looking at him. I'm just saying. I mean, the bulge is bulging, baby. I'm just saying. Let me just zoom in just a little bit. Let me just can y'all seeing what I'm seeing? I don't hold on. Let me show you what I'm saying. I think I know why some of these women's going crazy over this man right now. And I don't even know who the young man is. But I think I know why they're going a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, like maybe that was just a cup, but I think that might have drove some women a little crazy. I'm just saying. I don't know who he is. I mean, but face wise, he does have a good face card. You know what I'm saying? He's all right in the face. He all right. But I think I know why some of them women going crazy, y'all. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Born on December 25th, 1984, Alistair Nathan Cook is a retired English cricketer who held the prestigious position of captain for both the England Test and One-Day International ODI teams. Upon retiring from Test cricket, he continued his cricketing journey with Essex County Cricket Club and became a valued contributor to the BBC radio program Test Match Special. Cook boasted the distinction of being England's most capped specialist Test batsman, having led the English team in 59 Tests and 69 ODIs throughout his illustrious career. Standing at an impressive height of 6'2" with a distinguished jawline, Cook's quintessential English charm and striking appearance have won him admiration from fans around the world. Oliver Jonathan Giroud. A 37 French striker, Oliver Giroud is not only a force on the field, but also a sight to behold. Renowned for his strength and remarkable abilities, Giroud's appeal extends beyond his athletic prowess to his striking appearance. He currently graces the Serie A stage with AC Milan and proudly represents the France national team as a striker. Notably, he holds the prestigious title of France's all-time leading goal scorer. That's that gentleman right there. He got nice hair. Thomas Michael John Fury, or Tommy Fury. He's got pretty eyes. Mm-hmm. Thomas Fury, a 24-year-old Englishman, is not only a professional boxer, but also a reality television personality. While boxing traditionally favors rugged toughness over charm, there are exceptions to every rule. Marco Anthony Barrera, a boxing legend, earned the moniker baby-faced assassin due to his disarmingly handsome appearance. Now a rising star in the boxing world, Tommy Fury has gained attention not just for his prowess in the ring, but also for his striking good looks that captivated audience, particularly online. And he does have pretty eyes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Whoever this person did this list, they really like athletes. Born Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro on February the 5th, 1985, in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal, in Portuguese professional footballer, standing at 1.87 meters tall with a well-built physique at 38 years old as of 2024, Ronaldo remains a dominant force in the sports. He currently represents Al Nassr FC in the Saudi Pro League and captains the Portugal national team. Beyond his accomplishments on the pitch, Ronaldo's influence extends to his immense popularity on social media, boasting a large and devoted fan base. I don't know, he kind of looked creepy in that photo. Jude Bellingham. Have I seen him in something and just don't notice it? Jude Bellingham, a midfielder for Real Madrid in the English national team, is renowned for his exceptional. That's why I don't watch a lot of that damn sports shit. I watch football, occasionally. National team is renowned for his exceptional ball control, technical prowess, physical, and versatile on the field. Born June 29, 2003, in Strawbridge, United Kingdom, Stourbridge. I'm probably butchering the shit out of that. Bellingham boasts a deep voice, warm personality, and striking good looks. At the age of 20, as of 2024, he continues to make significant contributions to both club and country, solidifying his status as one of the best players in the game. Y'all know they trying to mess me up again with these damn names. Y'all know I ain't good with these damn names. Why they do this to me? Why? Now, Natural Lux, you know why I ain't gonna say why they went crazy about that one boy. Them ladies was looking a little further in the pants region. You know what I'm saying? Hirathik Roshan. Now, see, I could say his last name, Roshan, but the first name, I'm going to call him H, y'all. HR is an acclaimed Indian actor renowned for his work in Hindi cinema with a diverse range of roles. He is celebrated for his exceptional dancing skills. At 50 years old, he stands as one of the highest paid actors in India. Having started his career as a child artist, Roshan is also sought out for endorsements, admired for his striking looks and impressive physical appearance. Dude, he's 50? You go ahead then. You looking good. Go ahead then, bro. Chris Hemsworth, born on August 11th. Oh, shit, I share a birthday with Chris Hemsworth, y'all. Born on August 11th, 1983, but he a few years older than I am. In Melbourne, Australia, is an Australian actor known for his iconic portrayal of Thor in Marvel films. His filmography includes roles in Extraction, the Avengers series, Men in Black, Rush, and numerous other significant films. Hemsworth commenced his film career in 2002 and has since become a sought-after leading man in Hollywood. Thanks to his commanding presence, impressive physique, charismatic performances beyond his role as Thor, he showcases his versatility in both action-packed blockbusters and more dramatic roles. Off-screen, Hemsworth is recognized for his dedication to fitness and adventurous spirit. We all know who Chris Hemsworth is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've watched any Thor or anything, you've seen him in quite a few movies. Oh, who's this cute little gentleman? Regé Page. I hope I did not butcher the first part of that. Reggie, I think it's Reggie. Because the E has the double sound, so it'd be Reggie, right? I think so. John Page. I know how to say the John part. Y'all know I'll be messing up butchering names. Born in April 1988, English actor Regé Jean Page is recognized for his remarkable resemblance to the golden ratio of beauty, a mathematical formula that measures physical perfection. According to a study, Page, the star of Bridgerton, has the closest match to the golden ratio with an accuracy of 93.65 to the equation. He gained widespread recognition for his role as Simon Bassett, the Duke of Hastings, in the Netflix series Bridgerton. His captivating performance in Bridgerton has solidified his status as a rising star in the entertainment industry. I mean, he is a good-looking dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has the, good-looking face and stuff. He is a good-looking dude. I ain't watched Bridgerton yet. Y'all don't murder from that. Idris Elba. Like, we knew he was going to make the list. If he didn't make the list, like, this list could be thrown away. I'm just saying. You get what I mean? Like, okay. You over there, them Spanish men be fine as hell over there, Rico. They good looking. Them Spaniards, man. Them Spaniards be fine sometime. Idris Elba, 51, is an English actor, rapper, singer, and DJ. He gained widespread acclaim for his role as drug kingpin Stringer Bell in the HBO series The Wire. Some of his notable roles include the titular character in the BBC crime drama Luther Nelson Mandela in the biographical film Mandela Long Walk to Freedom, and Heimdall in the Marvel Cinematic Universe films. In addition to his acting career, Elba is also a talented musician and DJ, having released several albums and performed at various musical festivals around the world. Known for his most gorgeous smile and effortless charm, whether he's showcasing his personality on the red carpet or portraying a tough character on set, Elba's undeniable appeal as a bit of a bad boy instantly captures audiences and makes him a hit with the opposite sex. Shoot, the same sex too. What you talking about? We all love Idris, man. I'm just saying. I don't think nobody don't like him. Henry Cavill. I knew he was going to make the list too. Henry Cavill, age 41, is renowned for his captivating appearance and authoritative presence, making him a highly sought-after leading figure in Hollywood. He gained widespread recognition for his portrayal of Superman in the DC Extended Universe films, debuting with Man of Steel in 2013. Before assuming the iconic role, Cavill showcased his acting powers in various television series and movies such as The Tudors and Immortals. Beyond his portrayal of the Man of Steel, he has graced the screen in adrenaline-fueled blockbusters like Mission Impossible, Fallout, and The Man from UNCLE. Off-camera, Cavill is recognized for his commitment to physical fitness and his passion for gaming. Ryan Reynolds. The 48-year-old Hollywood actor has been recognized as one of the sexiest men and most influential people by numerous renowned magazines. In addition to his acting career, Reynolds is also a successful entrepreneur involved in various business ventures, including his ownership of Aviation American Gin, which he acquired in 2018. He is currently married to actor Blake Lively. He gained early recognition for his roles in comedies like National Lampoon's Van Wilder, Two Guys and a Girl. However, it was his portrayal of the irreverent superhero Deadpool in the Deadpool film series that catapulted him to international stardom. Reynolds' charm, wit, and versatility have made him a sought-after leading man in Hollywood. He has appeared in a wide range of genres, from romantic comedies like The Proposal to action films such as Safe House and Six Underground. Kim Tae-young. Professionally known as V, in South Korea singer, songwriter, and dancer, best recognized as a member of the boy band BTS. With his exceptional sense of style and extraordinary musical ability, the 29-year-old has become the band's biggest heartthrob. Taehyung made his debut with BTS in 2013 and swiftly gained attention for his deep, distinctive voice, captivating stage presence, and unique fashion sense. Beyond his music career, he delved into acting, notably starring in the historical drama Hwarang the Poet Warrior Youth. Admired by fans worldwide for his talent, charm, and philanthropic efforts, V continues to captivate audiences with his multifaceted talents and contributions to both music and entertainment. This is him. This is the V person. Yeah, he's from BTS. I know a lot of the girls go crazy over BTS. David Beckham. Bend it like Beckham, y'all. David Beckham is an English former professional footballer renowned for his exceptional skill as a midfielder and his iconic free kick technique. The 49-year-old enjoyed a prolific career spanning over 2 decades. He began his professional career with Manchester United in 1992. Beckham's success extended beyond the football pitch as he became a global icon and fashion icon. His marriage to Victoria Beckham, a member of the Spice Girls and a successful fashion designer, further elevated his celebrity status. Beckham participated in the 3 FIFA World Cups and 2 UEFA European Championships during his international career. Throughout his career, Beckham's influence has transcended sports, making him one of the most recognizable and influential figures in the world of sports and entertainment. Robert Pattinson. They put Robert Pattinson at number 1. Okay. Pattinson, age 38, is an accomplished actor and musician. In 2020, he was acclaimed as the world's most attractive man, as determined by the Golden Ratio of Beauty, Phi, an ancient Greek calculation method for measuring physical perfection. Pattinson's captivating allure, coupled with his brooding charisma and versatility, has propelled him to undertake a diverse range of roles in both independent and mainstream cinema. Beyond his acting endeavors, Patterson is also a skilled musician, having contributed to the soundtracks of several of his films, renowned for his enigmatic personality and unwavering dedication to his craft. Patterson continues to enthrall audiences with his on-screen performances. I mean, do y'all agree with some of these things? Do y'all agree with some of those lists? The list have different people all over them, but I think some people wasn't added to it because rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, but he was a good looking man. And his amazingness, I'm just saying. Yes, Rico, you got to put them fine menses. Them fine menses. We like to look at fine menses. Even though I'm married, I can look. I just can't touch. They missed a lot, Ray. I'm like, even some of those lists I was looking at, I was like, y'all missed a lot of people and just skipped over a lot of people. I'm like, there's so many, and I'm just like, what? I'm gonna look at this New York Post one right quick and the golden ratio thing they be talking about. Oh, who's this man? I don't know who he is, but he look good. Okay, hold on. Why is this damn big ass ad popping up? I can't see shit. Okay, thank you. Supposedly, I'm going to show y'all some pictures. They say the golden ratio thing, the golden ratio scores. Aaron Taylor Johnson got a 93%. Lucien Levesque, I don't know who he is. Levesque got 92%. Paul Mescal got 92%. Robert Pattinson got 92%. Jack Lowden got 90%. George Clooney got 89%. Nicholas Hoult got 89%. Charles Melton got 88%. Idris Elba got 87%. And Shah Rukh Khan got 86%. Why when I read something, I always say stuff weird, but I don't know. Like, what is the standard of beauty for that? Like the new, a math equation can tell you how good looking a man is. Here's my thing about that. How beauty is subjective, so a math equation can only tell you symmetrical beauty. And, that's the only thing that a math equation can tell you about. Statistically, it can make the statistics of how good looking a man is compared to, like symmetrical, like how symmetrical your face is and stuff. But sometimes those little quirks about a man, to me, make him good looking. Like, it, like, let's say he's got a specific beauty mark or something else. That necessarily isn't considered the standard of beauty, right? But it could be his thing, So sometimes I don't think the man has to have necessarily a perfectly symmetrical face to be good looking. And neither does a woman. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the symmetrical isn't what makes you beautiful because we all have different face shapes, right? So like I used to have a widow's peak and I shaved it off when I was little because I got like bullied about having a widow's peak, and I wished I had never shaved it off because it never grew back. And I shouldn't have let bullies get to me. I really shouldn't have had done that, but I did. And so that when you have a lot of people don't know this, when you have a widow's peak, most of the time you have a heart-shaped face, right? That's why they consider the widow's peak is what makes you have the heart-shaped face. I have the heart-shaped face, but I also have fat, chubby cheeks. I have the chubby cheek syndrome, y'all. I have the chubby cheek syndrome. I really do. I'm actually going to, since they want to do all that, because here's my thing. I do not think, I don't think a math equation can tell me exactly what is good looking, what is not, because each one of us are going to find a different man extremely good looking, right? For me, it may be one man, or for you, it could be a total different one. Like in the chat, if you had to pick your sexiest man alive out of all the, like, not just your husband's next, we all know we're going to say that one, or somebody in our family, right? Or somebody we know in person. I'm talking about celebrities, so we all know who they is. If you had to pick the sexiest celebrity alive today or passed away, rest in peace, who would be your top sexiest man or woman alive? Who would be that person? Like, if you could say the sexiest man alive and the sexiest woman alive, who would you choose? Because what I'm going to show you with this saying is that some of us are going to agree on it, but then some of us are going to go, well, that's not the person I think is. You get what I'm saying? Because beauty is subjective. It truly is. What you find as beauty, someone else may not find as beauty, right? That's why I tell people, even if you don't feel like you're the most beautiful person in the world, somebody's going to find you beautiful in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about what one person says about you, because that person, that's their subjective thought process, and they can think what they want, but there's always going to be another person who thinks you're beautiful. So you're going to have one person that might think you ugly and one person that might think you cute. And that's okay. You just have to know within yourself that you're beautiful. And within yourself that you're amazing just the way you are. I gotta look up who this person is. Cause I'm like, why is this is from the New York Post, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all this right quick. This is that statistical thing that they were showing. Remember, I told y'all they said something about math can tell you statistically who the good looking person is. This is their list, right? The top 10 male celebs are the hottest in the world according to this ancient mathematical equation. Dr. Julian D. Silva, a facial cosmetic surgeon, used the Greek golden ratio of beauty to determine the 10 most handsome men in the world according to scientific research. These brand new computer mapping techniques allow us to solve some of the mysteries of what it is that makes someone physically beautiful. And the technology is used when planning patient surgeries, De Silva said. The golden ratio, 1.68 to 1, is an ancient Greek mathematical equation that's said to be irrefutably measured of true beauty. And the closer your facial structure comes to these numbers, the more beautiful you are. Okay, so this is their scientifically proven sexiest men. Okay, number 10. This is number 10, y'all. Aaron Taylor Johnson is scientifically the most handsome man on earth. They said he's the most handsome man on earth. I wish all those damn things at the top stopped popping up. Anyway, the 34-year-old actor, widely rumored to be the next James Bond, topped the list with near perfect score of 93%. Aaron was clear winner then when all elements of the face were measured for physical perfection. He said he explained that what makes Taylor Johnson so exceptional is his overall face shape, which is only 0.8% off being perfect, with the score of 99.2%. The width and length of his nose are also almost perfect at a 98.8%. So they measure the nose, the face, and all that other shit. This is also one of the hottest men. In second place is 32-year-old Emily in Paris star Lucien Levescount with a score of 92.41%. Hey, that thing needs to stop blinking. Man, stop being all up on the face, bro. We trying to look. He is also a beautifully sculpted chin, which scored a well at 95%. De Silva explained all his scores were literally strong except for his eye spacing at 89%. The gap between his nose and lip and his lips at 86%. But I like his what? I don't know. I don't know. They said something about the spacing between his eyes got to score off a little bit. And then in fourth place is Robert Pattinson with a 92.15%. And then we go down and we have Paul Mescal, 28, is in third most handsome man in the world with a score of 92.38%. If that damn thing don't stop popping up, I swear to God. Sorry, y'all. So he's in what was it, fifth place? Third most handsome man in the world. Why they got it all off then? Okay. And then we're gonna scroll on down. And British actor Jack Lowden, 34, came in fifth with a score of 90%. So he came in with a 90 percentile. This is compared to their little thing. George Clooney is easily the oldest star on the list, but remains stunningly attractive man with classical features and proportion. Clooney had a score of 89.9% due to the loss of the volume in his face and inevitably some sagging around his eyes. To make the top 10 at 63 is remarkable as a testimony to his incredible natural good looks. So they saying because he aging, he only made 6. Whatever. The X-Men star Nicholas Hoult, 34, came in 7th with 89.84%. And the X-Men in 9th place is Idris Elba with an overall score of 87.94%, but he had the highest mark for his eyes spacing at 98.9%. Elba's beautifully sculpted chin just missed the top spot with a score of 98.5%, and he was marked down to the man. That's some bullshit. They just said he was marked down because of the shape of his nose. Y'all know that's some racist ass bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it. Finally, in 10th place, we have Shaka Khan, the 58-year-old king of Bollywood, scored at 86.76%. They make a that's some bullshit. Okay, I'm sorry. That bullshit made me mad. Okay. They took off points from Idris Elba. That's some bullshit. Y'all, I'm gonna get mad at a list. Y'all know I will. I don't know why they better not be talking about my Idris Elba shit. I'm sorry. That made me mad. I don't know about y'all, but it did. He has a beautiful nose. What the fuck you talking about? See that I just realized how they were doing that. That math equation's bullshit. It really is. It's some bullshit. I want to look at some images. Oh, and see, look, hold on. We're gonna show these images. Now, when you look up top sexy men on Google, hold on. Let me show y'all this. Now they show some good looking ones on this. Let's look, y'all. Oh, watch this. Look at this. See, first off, why didn't he make the list? Like, hello. Some fine looking men right there. Like, what? Y'all not showing us all these good looking men right here? Come on now. Look at all these good looking, just smexy men. Just smexy men. See, now this is the list right here. Just scrolling down the damn view right here. You know what I mean? We just scrolling down, y'all. Just sexy everywhere. Just all over the place. And half these men didn't even make the list. So I'm like, what? Y'all just be hating. Y'all just be player hating. They be player hating from hell. Just all these good looking men. Just look. All of them. Just all of them. Just look. Shamar, y'all know Shamar good looking as hell. He always been good looking. Come on now. What the hell? I mean, God bless America and all other places. Look, just good looking, just everywhere, just all over the place. Why wasn't half these men in these lists? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Some good looking dudes, right? I mean, hello. Just good looking everywhere. And half these men didn't even make the list, y'all. Half these men didn't even make the damn well list. I mean, one of the best looking male models didn't make the motherfucking list. I mean, just I'm just gonna put that up there for you. I'm just gonna put that up there for you. Like, male model didn't make the list. Come on now. Why ain't a male model making the list? I mean, come on. I mean, half the men on them lists that says Hey the Hood Table Love didn't make the list. And I'm talking about straight up male models that, you know, they be good looking and shit. It just messed up, man. Shamar Moore didn't even make the list, and he good looking. There are a lot of men that they skipped over. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I mean, look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. He got beautiful. I've always said he got pretty eyes. But I mean, half the good looking men didn't even make the list. I think they just put who they want to on that bitch. Maybe that's just my opinion when you look at the sexiest men. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of good looking men in Hollywood that are celebrities. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A lot of the good looking men didn't even make the list. I mean, that dude on the top left there, he's like one of the most highest. He's like hot as hell. Come on now. Then you got the beautiful eyes, nice bodies. Like, why didn't you make the list? Why didn't they make the list? Like, you know, why not making the list? Like, come on, the face card's there. Okay, that dude's ugly as shit. I don't know why he's on there. But, I mean, we talking about good-looking celebrities. Paul Walker, you know what I'm saying? He's good-looking, rest in peace. Johnny Depp when he was younger, you know, fine as hell. Bradley Cooper with them beautiful eyes. He does have pretty eyes. I mean, look at all this. And they didn't even make the list. They just did the traditional folks that we all know about that's been on that list for many moons. They didn't do no new people. You know what I'm saying? It's just the same folk over. Like, oh, I remember when this dude, his mugshot. Do y'all remember when this dude right here, his mugshot got out and people thought he was the most good looking dude and he ended up getting a modeling contract because of it? Do y'all remember when that story came out? I remember that. This dude right here, his mugshot came out, and because of it, I wonder if they actually have his mugshot on here. He became a male model because of his distinctive eyes and everything. But like he literally got, that's how he got his rise to fame, was that yeah, there it is. There's the mugshot right there on the left, right there, in the white tee. That's the thing that made him a male model, y'all. Y'all believe it or not, because his mugshot went viral. Because people was going crazy over his mugshot. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I remember that. Yeah. I remember. I'm just scrolling down. I'm just scrolling, just saying. I literally looked up just the sexiest men in America, in the world, or sexiest men or whatever. And this is what pops up when you look. That's just what you get in your image shirts. Oh, that dude has beautiful eyes. I don't know who he is. I guess he's a model, obviously, but he has beautiful eyes. I don't know who he is, but oh look. Oh, we could totally read that one. Let's look at that. Yeah. Wait, that just took me to something totally different, y'all. I don't know. But like, yeah, all these dudes didn't make the list. I mean, come on. I can understand some of them making, quite a few of the popular ones made the list, but there's a lot of, good looking. Oh, LL Cool J also didn't make the list. Now, y'all all know back in the day, we all had a crush on LL. Come on now. Who did not have a crush on LL back in the day? Them sexy dimples. He had the dimples. He had the dimples. He knows he had the dimples. Child. And then if for some reason, look, it's going into shirts now. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Look, it goes from good looking men. Watch. Why is it going? What? You see this? It goes into shirts. Oh my God, that's so funny. Because all these top sexy men is all I looked up. You know what I'm saying? And then for some reason, did y'all see that when I scrolled down, it went into shirts. Look, watch. This is hilarious. Let me go down to, we're going to scroll down to the sexy men, right? Look, it goes from sexy men, there's LL Cool J, right? To shirts. Is that not hilarious? You didn't like LL like that, Rico? Oh, I liked LL. It was just because I really loved. Oh, and the one that played AC Slater on Saved by the Bell, Mario Lopez. I love his dimples. It's something about them dimples that get me. I don't know what it is, but I love when a man got some good dimples on his cheeks. I don't know what. I think it's the sexiest. I love it on women too. I think it's so beautiful. I just don't know what it is about dimples, y'all, but I've always loved dimples. I don't know. The cheek dimples, I don't know. I don't know what it is about that. I still can't believe though that them lists was very biased in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. I believe some of those lists were very biased. Some of them I can agree with, and other ones I'm like, yeah, this seems a little biased to me because there's a lot of people that wasn't on that list that I believe should have been on that list, but maybe that's just me. Oh, you like gangsters, Rico? Mm-hmm. You like gangsters. Mm-hmm. He like bad boys. Rico like bad boys. It's been exposed. Exposed. Rico, you exposed. You like bad boys. But yeah, so basically, do y'all have a specific man? Oh, see, you like the illas. You like the ones that's gonna get you in trouble. Mm-hmm. He likes the bad boys. He has a thing for bad boys. Just make sure if you get a bad boy, you don't start hearing the song bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. Make sure you get the ones who know how not to get caught. I'm just saying. We don't need our Rico up in the jails because he messed with the wrong mans. This is be done got with the wrong man, child. Mm-hmm. Don't be doing all that. Make sure you get with the smart criminals. The smart ones that don't get caught. So, but yeah, I just thought because I was over there, I thought we would, just look. You didn't either natural looks. Okay. Well, there's some women that see, that's what I said. That's why I said beauty is subjective. I had a thing for the nice bodies and the dimples. I really did. It was something about it. It always got me in trouble. The dimples is what got me in trouble, child. Mm-hmm. When a man got a nice like smile or eyes, and he got them dimples, it was something. I don't know. I can't explain it. I like them kind of men's for some reason. I liked LL because he seemed like a nice guy, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I like the nice guys. You know what I'm saying? I fell for the bad boy one time. And I'm going to say this, it was not a good experience. It was not a good experience. It was a very bad experience. Let me make sure this is you. Yes, it's you. I know it's you. Hey, Rico. Clear your throat, child. Clear your throat.
Yo, I had to clear my throat, child, because I just had to please my man, child.
Oh, child.
But yo, I agree with you. Oh, this is my first time meeting your panel, Charlie. Hey, girl. Hey. But I agree with you. Like they was kind of biased on that list. It was a couple of dudes that they was missing. I'm surprised that they did not have Vin Diesel on there.
Yeah, Vin Diesel fine as shit. You got a couple of other ones, like the ones he was naming in chat. I'm like, why didn't they make the list? I'm like, what?
But Michael B. Jordan, yeah. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not talking too loud because my dude, now, yeah. But Michael B. Jordan, yeah, he can get it all day, anything, whenever he want it. Be like, baby, you want it? Yeah. What's up?
Michael B. Jordan is very good looking, and he knows it too. Like he got to know it. Like
he knows it. Like I like, and then like another thing too, I like arrogant dudes. Like I like bad boys. I like them type of dudes. How many charges you got? Like what's good? Like you doing a hit? Like what's up? Like I like cartel type dudes. Like
you like dudes that's gonna get you in trouble, Rico.
He likes the bad boys.
Oh, Happy. You would know Happy.
Hey, Happy Life. We was talking about the sexiest men's lives, and there is sexy women's. Like if you had to choose, this is basically my question: the sexiest man alive or the sexiest woman, who would it be?
Nicki Minaj and Giselle Brooks.
Oh snap!
Like Giselle, she's like the main one that got me like onto fashion and like onto all of that. Like she's like my main inspiration besides Nicki Minaj.
What about you, Happy Life? Do you have a set preference on who you think is like the sexiest celebrity?
You don't like women.
Huh? Okay, so the sexiest woman to me is let's see. There are plenty. I'm gonna say Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, yeah, yo. Have you seen Jennifer Lopez without all the makeup, chill?
No, I haven't seen her without the makeup.
I must say she looked just like a straight up man.
Let me see if I can find that photo so I can show.
I'm
gonna be a little what do you call that, messy?
Be messy. Yo, you already messy, Charlie, because I already got clocked what you was doing this morning about like the sexiest bitch. Like after what happened like last night and all of that, child. Like I see you, Charlie.
Charlie be out here messy.
I love it though. I love it. I love me some Charlie.
Let me show you J-Lo without the makeup, child. You got to see her without the makeup at least once.
Oh, and you got to see Cardi B too without the makeup too. Like, yo, oh my God.
I mean, these photos ain't too bad, but they showed one photo that was rough. I remember it. I know which one you're talking about, Rico.
Because I know, like, some Bronx chicks, like, New York City chicks, yo. I'm gonna just say,
have y'all seen Pamela Anderson now that she stopped wearing makeup altogether?
Oh.
Have y'all seen her? She don't even look the same. She don't dye her hair no more and none of that.
Like, she looking
a little rough. But hey, hey, FU University, I believe that if you have enough, what do you call that?
FU, what's good?
Like, what do you call that? Like gumption to go out in public like that. I think that's amazing, in my opinion, as a celebrity. Do you, boo boo? Don't let nobody tell you anything.
Like it's just all about how you feel about yourself, and then like how you dress. You can be comfortable or whatever, but like it's just all about you together. You know, if you feel like that you look like shit, that's how people's gonna like take you, and like you're not gonna have that. But like you just gotta have that confidence. Like you can wear anything and like still look good. You know.
Yes, like here's my thing. I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna rock it. And if you don't like it, guess what? You kiss my
Okay, okay. So I changed my mind on the sexiest woman. I'm gonna go with Angelina Jolie, the one that had the movie with called Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So I'm
Okay,
going with Angelina Jolie. Okay.
but I can say Nicki Minaj though too, cause I've seen her in concert. She looks exactly like her pictures, like everything. Like her face card never declines.
I'm gonna
No.
say
So
I
would you
think
date Nikki?
I would date Nicki, and that's the thing I do. Date chicks too.
Mm,
I
mm.
think Nikki never needed any of that surgery. If you look at her beforehand, she was absolutely gorgeous. She didn't need none of that. She was
Have you seen her
beautiful.
mother? Like she hasn't had any face surgery or nothing, but like she did admit the butt shots or whatever. But like if you see her mother, and then if you look at Nikki, yo, they look just alike, and like aging. That's what I call aging. Like aging gracefully.
Oh yeah, and she bounced back real good after having that baby too.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, talk about that's why I want to have a baby low key. So like, I can, get a little thick, a little bit, a little thicker, and then just bounce back real quick. Oh, and Jocelyn Hernandez too. Mm.
Yeah, with that Puerto Rican accent.
What you mean? What you doing talking about my girl like that? That's my Puerto Rican, okay?
So she not Puerto Rican.
She been Puerto Rican, okay? Don't make me get
Yes,
you together.
I just
Don't
said
make me get
that.
you together happy like on Skull, okay?
I just said that, Rico.
Don't make me go there.
We all know Rico will take it to hell or jail.
Oh, I'm taking it the hell this time around because I was supposed to be on hiatus until close to mid-January. But like from what I'm seeing, I'm like, oh hell no. Like
Who-
they
Well,
need
the
me.
matchup I like to see, Charlie, is Rico versus Jay Dunn.
Oh, Jay Dunn is scared of me. I got video clips I recorded. Like from the black sector, all that, like, she is dead ass scared. Not saying to be scared. But I be expecting people to roast. Like I love to roast and gag, but like I guess my gags be a little bit too violent, but I don't think so. But she deserve it though. She deserve it. She been picking on me.
Oh Lord, y'all two going to fighting, and I'm gonna be over here going, no, please stop it.
Oh, I wouldn't do that on your panel, Charlie, unless you want me to. Unless.
Now here's the thing: I do allow people, if they choose to go back and forth, to go back and forth.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But I do like to try to keep it chill over here.
Mhm.
But if people get into it, they get into it. I can't tell
Yeah.
people how to fight. I can't tell
It's
people
just
how
I
to
respect
feel.
you. I respect like people that I respect. I hate to do that, like on their channel, because I know how far I can go when some things that I say, and like I don't like doing that, but I like to catch them elsewhere, on them hood ones.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. In the places where that's the thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I like the most sector a lot too. Like, I got a couple guys over there together.
Oh, the Mo 3 sector, they be rough over there, child.
Oh,
That's
they be doing the Purge War every day. The Purge, they be doing that over there. Dragon.
now
they know
the
how
bird
Rico
from
give it up.
NT. That's not Mo 3. You know that, right?
No, I'm saying the way they do the the way they scratch and gad, they do that every day.
Oh yeah, every single
Mhm.
day, just about. They be fighting child in real life. Like I don't watched how many pull-ups happen over there.
Oh, oh no. I see that's what I be on. That's what I be on. Like, look, yeah, I be like, yo, all that energy that I'm doing talking, I could be using that energy going in their face.
See, that's why I can't be getting in no scratching because I'll be wanting to meet people in real life.
Mhm.
Look,
See,
look, look. The only scratching I'll get into is the B sector and maybe black sector. That's about it for me.
oh, I've been all over, but like, here's the thing with the beef sector though. They be trying to blackball me out and shit, but I thought it was a gag and a roasting thing and beef and shit. But the thing of it is, I guess it's because I come from the entertainment sector, battle rap sector, and we give it up over there, child. Like, oh,
I mean, if you go to any sector, even the little white people sectors, they be trying to roast and gag each other. It's hilarious how they roast and gag each other.
even
Um,
in the political sector too.
mm, they all be doing it. Like they think it's just over here because we called the beef sector, but no, it be everywhere, man.
And
And
Twitter.
them white people are be funny because they be trying to read each other, and it just sounds too hilarious to me.
Mhm. Yo, and the thing is, you guys need to get on Twitter X though. Like I go in so over there, like, and it be so naturally though. I've had several people literally shut their account down, literally. But like, it's not like I attack them. It's like I'm the bully of the bully, and I don't like for certain people, to be talking people a type of way that know that won't speak up. So that's why I kind of like step in and
You're
just
the
go.
anti-bully.
Yeah, that's my you clocked me. That's my thing. That's why I be hopping on panels, be doing that, because it's not right. I don't like that.
See, that's what I used to do though in high school. I was that kid that, if I saw you sitting over there by yourself and you just came in and you knew, right? I'm gonna go over there and say, hey, come over here and chill out, hang out with us. And then if I catch some person, like there was this girl in my high school,
Mhm.
she about 300 pounds, she about 250. And there was this little girl she was trying to pick on that was 95 pounds, sopping wet. I mean, little girl. And I told her, I said, why don't you pick on somebody your own size? And here I am. And I weighed probably about 189 at the time, 190 something.
Oh,
So
I weigh that
I,
now.
I was about her size, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Just a little bit smaller, but not by much. And I said, come at me then. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Don't
that's
go
what I
after
be
her.
like. And that's why that's why I was like coming at you like that, because I be wanting you to like bring out your toxic side, like your toxic side, because they be trying to play on you over there. Sometimes, they be picking on you, child. I be wanting to bring it out. Bring it out. Like, bitch, like, what's up?
I feel you, Rico. That's why I need a backup partner. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the perfect person. Like, if I fucks with you or like somebody, or whatever, I'm gonna go back to back with you. But like the thing that pisses me off, when you do that, people tend to flip, and then that's where like I'll be like, yo, like the fuck. But like I don't feel bad about it because no good deed goes unseen. People may look at it as like bad if like I'm just talking shit or whatever, but like it's the method to my madness. Like I just don't just go around just okay, I'm gonna just pick on this person here. Like I don't do that. That's not my MO.
Y'all know that I don't really get into the mess a little too much, but
Mhm.
I know how to do it if I so choose to. I just don't like to. That's the difference
Mhm.
about me.
'Cause
Y'all
you
know
know
I'm
your
a
mouth.
chill,
Yeah.
but I do like watching y'all when y'all get messy. Like I'll be over, oh, look at this messy child.
Oh, and hood table. All is forgiven. I was just angry because that day that we got over there, I couldn't get my point out, child. And I'm very passionate. Very passionate. Like, I hate to get cut off, like when I'm like, trying to make a point, but I'm more like they just be like, oh, he's just over here evil. But no, it's not that. I'm a very passionate person, child, too.
And sometimes when you get going, and ooh, if you get mad, somebody cut you off. I know you the type. Now I'm mad at your ass too.
That's why I be like, That's how I feel like. That's why I was kind of like, when you first start going live and stuff, I'm like, I hope they don't block me, child, or like over here, child, because like, everything that's said and done, I don't take it to heart, whatever. But like, I just be pissed about it. I'd be like, damn well, and I'd be looking at other people, they do the same thing, but like, it seems like it's a problem whenever I do it. And I don't like that shit. I don't like it. You got picking on me, John. Gonna make me cry. Gonna make me cry. I want to see me cry and get my butcher's knife. Motherfucker! I just want it.
Sometimes you got to cut a hole in the name of Jesus.
I'm doing God's work.
Hi, people.
Hey, Catherine, how you doing, baby?
Hey, Catherine, how you doing, child? Hey, babes.
I love Miss Catherine be getting messy sometimes. She be getting nasty.
You do, and I love it. Like, Catherine's the word, like, the way she break it down, that's why I be like, Catherine, break this down real quick. Cause like, I take her word, because she breaks it down to the T. And then, like, another person I like is Bertha. I gotta hear that link, too.
Oh, Bertha May. Oh yeah, I love me some Bertha May now. She be every time I drop down in the chat, she was like, "Here we go. Please welcome my crackhead friend, Happy Life."
I love me some Bertha May with her message. Child, when I first started coming out, she read me to filth, but I loved every minute of it, and I was laughing along with her, and she didn't even realize it, because I like it when people can read you and it's funny. It's
that
not
part,
hurtful.
because I laugh at myself, I laugh at myself. Like, if somebody come at me, like, I don't take it to heart and be like, oh, this, like, because I laugh at myself all the time. Like, even at the house, like, if I'm do something, goofy, and be like, why your motherfucking ass do that fucking bullshit, bitch? Like, yo, like, I be talking about, and then, like, growing up, especially in a Puerto Rican household, like, we be going in on each other, like, we be talking mad shit, like, bitch. Like, and I think that's in every household, at the end of the day,
we used to do that on the playground when we were little kids, just for the heck of it and the fun of it. Remember, we used to do the yo mama jokes, yo grandmama.
Yeah. And people get mad about the mama jokes. They be taking it and be like, oh, you talking about my mother? And I'll just go in a little bit deeper, because I'm kind of like a therapist in a way. In order to get over it, you got to keep talking about it and keep diving deeper. But you guys,
we're going in on mothers, children, family. That's why your punk ass kid is at the basketball court and can barely dribble the shit.
But check this out, and then I got another thing too. We're gonna get a little messy, child. Okay. Now the kid thing, there's levels to that. Like, you could say fuck somebody's child or whatever, but like, if you go into another depth that I'm not even gonna say, then that's a problem, But like, people shouldn't just get upset when somebody brings up their kids, because they do that to get a reaction out of them, because they know that they're gonna give it to them, if that makes sense. So let's switch gears real quick. We gotta get messy real quick.
Oh, what we gotta get messy about? What happened?
So Charlie, why you do this? Why you do this live today, child? About this look standards, because it was some last night, child, that that I seen over at the lemonade place over there.
I heard about it, but I didn't see it.
Oh, I've seen some things, and like, how the little leg woman, took forever coming on camera, and shit like that. It did the same thing with that individual over there, and it was not given, and the motherfucking teeth is Timu. Because I seen a video, I forgot whose video clip it was, but them teeth were brown and raggedy. I don't know if it was gold or whatever, but that over there, and that video was not a live video, it was a voiceover.
Oh, snap.
Mm-hmm.
See, I did it because Auntie Donna this morning was talking about sexy chocolate men being bizarre and talking about how she wanted to see some sexy chocolate men. So I was like, shoot, when I do my live, why don't I bring up the 100 hottest men and just bring up different sexy men's? And so I got curious and I Googled it. I was like, who's going to be on the list?
So I got a question too. So the whole thing with the looks, like, why do people want to be concerned with other people look so bad? Like it's like they be like being in competition with people, you know, and I just don't get that, you know. Like if you look away and like confident in yourself, like, oh well, you don't have to prove yourself to people and be like, oh, I've been doing this, been doing that, you know, just like I don't get that. How do you guys feel about that?
Me, myself, and I think beauty is subjective, right?
Mhm.
And so what you might see as beautiful, someone else might not see as beautiful. And beauty fades. Over
Mhm.
time, we all age, we all are going to look different in 10, 15, 20, 30 years. And I'm as long as you're confident in your shit, just be yourself. Like
Yeah.
somebody might read you, but that don't mean you gotta answer to it. You know, it's not what people call you, it's what you answer to.
Okay, that part.
Oh,
And that's what pissed me
man,
off.
that's something
People
new.
doing that, you know, they pressuring him, you know, to, you know, cam up, you know, and cam up, you know, to prove something, you know. I would have said, fuck all you motherfucking bitches, because I have you bitches in the chat is busted looking anyway. Wouldn't want your motherfucking stinky. Oh, I'm trying to be cursing this afternoon, this evening, you know. But
Turn
you
up,
You
goddamn it,
good?
turn up.
Mhm. But you guys get what I'm saying? Like I'm on like the fuck, and then like it's just like he just like he does stuff for the people, you know, and I just don't respect that, you know. Like you know, you big, you got that confidence, and plus he a Leo too. You're supposed to be like, yo, like you know the fuck.
That's why when somebody try to call me fat or do something like that, well, my man love it, and I don't care what you say.
That
I don't
part,
care. I
you look
know
good,
who I
Charlie.
am. I
Mhm.
know
Look,
what the hell
I remember you and Intrinsic on YouTube cameras, right? Y'all was going off and Intrinsic called you fat and then you was like, my man loves it, so what, bitch?
Okay,
And
that part.
Intrinsic- so-
Like somebody tried to call me ugly or whatever, I'm like, I still got a man. The man be on, so why do you care? Like what? Like why? Like huh? Like I'm good. Like I'm in competition with myself. I don't compare myself to other people. You know. At the end of the day, I find everybody to be beauty, like in their own way. You know, it's all about how you carry yourself and how you feel about yourself. But when I call a person ugly, it's because you have an ugly soul, an ugly heart, and an ugly way of thinking, and just an ugly person altogether. Like I'm not just saying looks. You know, because
I
like
agree.
Cause like I don't just see people just as ugly, you know. I'm not that type of arrogant. Like I know me, you know yourself. Like Charlie, you say, you know, whatever. Like you know, that's all is good at the end of the day. How you feel about yourself, you know. And that's the beauty of it all, and that's what make people be attracted to you, you know. Oh, is that bad?
Yeah, I had to mute up for a minute. My dad came in. But I believe, and I'm like you. I'm in the fact I ain't in competition with nobody else. In fact, I'll celebrate if I see somebody else that's beautiful. Like, oh, look at your cute self. You know what I'm saying?
That part, I'm like that too. But it just seems like people over here, like you know, in these beef sector, you know, whatever. Oh, they looking like this, they looking like that. That seems like they're just to be the main concern. Like, what's somebody looking like? And my thing is like, half these bitches don't even cam up at all. You know, we don't even know what the fuck they giving it. Like, they could be looking like something out of the trash or whatever, or something nasty. You know, something that make you want to choke and vomit or whatever. And they got some just nerve trying to tell people at least, you know, they got pictures, you know, or something, but like some of that don't have no pictures at all, nothing, just secretive. I'm
I've
questioning.
cammed up multiple times. I'm just lazy
Oh, I
right
seen
now.
you. You look good. Like I like Charlie, you giving it. You know, like I respect big people, you know, or whatever, you know. And I don't even like saying big people or whatever, you know. But like you carry yourself in a manner, you know, that is attractive, and that's what makes you attractive and beautiful as well. And you
I'm gonna
got
say this right now. I think that no matter what size you are, whether you big or you little, it's how you carry yourself. It's how you walk around. You got to show that confidence because it. Why not love yourself for yourself? Because it ain't gonna change unless you change it, right?
Well,
Yeah,
hell, you can be like maybe what 5'2", soaking wet, skinny, and you can still like get people's respect no matter what.
yeah. Cause it's like certain things. If I call a person fat and nasty, it's because like, you know, they be giving some big people be giving big people a bad name, you know? Like, you know, we dress in a type of way, but big people they can dress it up and make it look good, you know? But like it's
Mm.
like I don't know. And I
Some
say
of the
the
most
same thing about skinny
confident,
people.
some of the most confident, like well-paid women I've seen are the big old women. Like I'm talking about 2 or 3 times my size. They man be making sure they have like all the jewelry, they have nice houses, nice cars, they carry themselves well. You know what I'm saying? They have some of the best personalities you ever met in your life. Because it don't just come down to what you see on the outside, right?
Uh-uh. It's
Because
on the
sometimes somebody can be the most beautiful person you ever seen in your life, and their insides make them ugly as hell.
that part. And the thing, you know how they say, be like, oh, Rico can't be talking on black people's beauty, black women or whatever. It's not that. I just want them. I would just want everybody to see their worth, you know, because I feel like they're selling themselves short and like don't have no care about themselves, and I just be trying to uplift them, and they take my words the wrong way.
Well, aren't you mixed, Rico?
Oh, I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican, but it's still black. We're all from the same place, or
That's
whatever.
what I was supposed to say. It's different if it was somebody like my pasty white ass.
And
Yeah,
the thing about it
pasty
is-
white ass.
and the thing about it is, it's like my shade is like literally. I'm gonna just use women for example. We're the same color, and they're calling me racist.
I mean, here's the thing: you're mixed. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's the same thing for my mixed nieces and nephews. They're mixed. They have both sides.
Yeah.
So it's different as somebody that's like me, that's Casper the friendly motherfucking ghost.
Oh, I'm gonna be Casper the friendly motherfucking ghost this winter because I do get white in the winter, child. Like white, and I'm be like, oh.
Well, see, I got a sister that's she's half Mexican, half white, and she stays caramel complected all year round. Like even when she lightens up in the winter, she still stays caramel complected all year round.
Hold
like
on. Let me change this picture real quick so you can see how light I be getting in the winter, child. Hold on. Y'all see this right here? Yo.
I think this is my whitest photo right here.
But like at the end of the day, this whole color thing, everybody comes in different shades, different colors, or whatever, like every ethnicity, like from Chinese, from all them people, like all different colors, but yet they just be focused on one color. And the thing about it is, since I've been on this app, it's been darker people, coming from me, or whatever, And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even feel like that. If you guys see my dude, he's like, yo,
Well,
Like-
my husband, he looks like a white dude, right?
Uh-huh.
But we did his DNA and found out that he actually has African descent, and not just like he has his mom. He was adopted, but his real mom is half Native American, half black. His dad obviously has to be a white man, right? Because he looks like me, right? But we did his DNA and shit, right?
I see, dude.
Ooh, he look good, Rico. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, but he's about to be an ex, though.
Oh, snap.
That's too loud. We did not hear it, but he downstairs, though. But,
We ain't
yeah.
telling.
Okay, good. Keep it.
Oh, Rico, like he got a man on deck.
That's what I be saying. Like, I don't be on dudes like that, but like I just use him as an example, like he's a little dark, like dark. Like I love me some chocolate though, but
I had to help my husband because he has mixed hair, right? And so I had to help him learn because he was doing his hair like white people do their hair. I was like, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's why your hair is messing. I said, you got to make sure you moisturize right. And like, so I had to lead him in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? About his hair and all this other stuff and how to use products and everything else. And now his hair looking good because he got, he learned how to take care of his hair properly.
Okay. My hair used to go down to the middle of my back, child, until like I got like my CML, chronic myeloid leukemia. And like I wasn't for sure was my hair going to fall out or not, not to change the subject or whatever. But like that's the only reason why I cut it. But like, you gotta treat your hair a type of way. Cause I do have that type of hair. And like it is hard to manage, if you do not know what you're doing. Like,
Well, see, thank God that I had people in my life that taught me some of those things, right? If I hadn't
Mhm.
had that, I wouldn't have known what to put for him. I got him to start using like the argan oils and stuff like that. And I told him, I
Mhm.
said, you don't wash your hair every day. I said, but you can condition your hair at least every other. I said, wash your hair about once a week. That's all you need to do, maybe
Mhm.
twice. But don't, because he was washing his hair every single day and barely
Oh,
conditioning it.
that'll dry it out.
Yes, and he has textured curly hair, and he used to have a fro when he was younger, and I'm surprised they never figured it out when he was younger that he had mixed blood. I'm like, come on now, you have a fro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
But
going to one of my pictures. I'm trying to find it now, like, so you guys can see the hair texture, child. Like, have have my little wave, my little deep wave, down one minute. Oh, sexy right in my head. Oh, look at me talking myself, child. Okay.
I love it when you love yourself like that. Because
Huh?
here's the thing, we're all uniquely, perfectly ourselves. There
We're
will
all
never
perfect.
be.
That's that. Yo, you cocked it on the nail. Like, we are all perfect. Like, that's what I be trying to tell people. We're all perfectly flawed. We're all perfect in our own way. Nobody is not perfect.
You're like, if you look at it, right, there will never be another Rico, right? Not
Mhm.
somebody that acts as like you, that looks just like you. There might be somebody that's similar, but they're not going to
Oh,
be
there is
exact.
somebody that looks like me, like, for real. Like, when I went to go see Nikki in October, right? Like, this dude, he had stopped me. He was all like that. I look just like his friend. I thought he was like, how people be funny with it, or whatever. Like, he clicked on his friend's profile and, like, yo, talk
You were
about,
like, shoot, there's my twin.
like, for real. I was like, oh my God. Like, wow.
There has to be some girl around here that looks a lot like me, because I get a lot of people be like thinking that me and her are the same person sometimes. And I
Uh-huh.
saw this dude, no lie, I thought it was my own father. Like, I was up in the Walmart parking lot and I saw this dude and he was with a different woman. And I almost went up to this dude and clocked his ass because I thought it was my daddy and he was cheating on my mom. I was like, what the hell? I know my daddy's at home right now. What the
Uh-huh.
hell? This ain't right. And then I got a little bit closer to him and I realized he just wasn't quite as tall as my dad. But child, I'm about ready to go off in the parking lot, ready to start
Oh,
swinging.
I'm picturing that in my head. I feel like, I bet you feel like this. Hold on. Let me turn around the corner real quick. Like, just real, hold on. I bet you putting your stuff in your bag real quick. Be like, no, this bitch sitting on my, like, yo, get the fuck.
I had the chicken neck going and I was looking and I was ready to, and I was like, oh no, it ain't. Because it was Mother's Day too. I was going to get my mama a Mother's
Mhm.
Day gift and she likes plants. So I was going up there to get her a little hanging plant.
Mhm.
And I looked and I go, oh hell no, I know that can't no. And then I looked and I go, no. And then I walked up and looked, I was like, oh no, it ain't. But I swear to God, he could be my daddy's twin, but he's shorter. I was like,
Okay,
that's
here
the
we go.
only difference. But what I was saying about being, oh, look at your pretty hair. You got
Mhm.
beautiful hair.
I had my little facial mask too on too, child. Like, I was rubbing through it.
You got to take care of yourself. Like when I was talking about being everybody's unique and perfect, like even if they look like you, though, they're still not
Mhm.
going to be you because they didn't have your like life experience. Like your
Uh-huh.
life experiences,
Is
shape you
your
into
like
the person.
is your experience. Everybody has their own path, their own journey that they're on.
And I think that's what makes us all unique because of what we've been through has shaped us into who we are today. There will never be another you on this universe, even if you have somebody that looks exactly like you, because they didn't go through what you went through.
Exactly. See, we need to have a topic like that, Charlie. Like, for real, like journeys and paths and stuff.
Oh yeah, like if you look at like all of us have had some trauma in our life.
Mhm.
Whether it be bullying, whether it be childhood trauma, whether it be, you could keep going down the list, health problems, so on and so forth, right?
Mhm.
Um, all of us have had something, and some worse than others, but you can't play that game of, well, you
Mhm.
know, one's worse than the other. You all have had it, and that's what makes us all unique, and that's what, like, the traumas shape us. We all learn something from them too.
Mhm. And that's
Like,
why I'm so hard on people too, because CML, chronic myeloid leukemia, right? Like
yeah,
me, it is what it is. When I found out that I had that, getting checkups, when your white platelets are like a little bit higher, or whatever. And like me, I'm all like, it is what it is. If it's meant for me to go, it just, it's meant to happen, But like, I be getting mad when people be complaining about the smallest things, that don't even make, any type of sense. They be like, oh, why me? And I just be wanting them people to be stronger, like in a sense, like fuck all that. Like just live your life, enjoy the moment.
well, anybody like you who's had that, and you've had like where you've almost passed away pretty much, because I've had that experience. Obviously, at 20 years old, my entire family got called and I went into complete liver failure, right? You get to a point to where, like, when you see other people complain about small things, you're like, but you're still here.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't take life for granted. You don't realize how fast it can be snatched from you.
Because I look at it, when you wake up each and every day, you are breathing, and it is a good day, no matter what you're going through. It's a better day. It's a new day for you to be a better person than you was the previous day. And people don't look at it like that. They just be complaining. Like, what is complaining gonna do? Like, complaining is just only gonna make it worse.
And having a negative mind space is going to make, if you are depressed and if you have mental, you're going through the mental stuff right then, having that negative headspace is going to make it 20 times worse. Where if you just change that negativity into a positive, and it takes time to learn that, right?
One day at a time.
One day at a time. And if you take that negative and spin it into a positive, you're going to feel so much better about your life and about yourself.
And you got to talk to yourself. Like, you got to, I talk to myself in the mirror, each time that I get up, or whatever. Like, I just, you have your moments, I talk to myself, and like, like when I embrace my flaws, affirmations,
It makes you stronger. Like, when you are having, like, let's say you're having a mental health crisis, right? And you're in that negativity. You can stay in that negativity for a few moments, but don't stay there permanently. Make sure you get out of that, because, it's like you're digging a hole. This is the way I've always
release and let go.
Release and let go. Because if you don't, you're just going to keep digging deeper instead of digging out of it.
And that's only going to make you feel, even worse about yourself, and like people need to get out of that,
That's why I like on Wellness Wednesdays, when a lot of times I do touch more on mental health, because to me it's a passion. I want to help people. In fact, my therapist told me I didn't need therapy anymore because I pretty much know everything. She's like, what can I really do?
You had a therapist too? I love my therapist too, and they told me pretty much the same thing. And that's like another reason why, like, I love doing YouTube too, because like I like to help people as well, heal them, and like just give them that self-talk. It may be a little harsh, or whatever, but it's coming from a good place, at the end of the day,
It's like basically you're giving them the harsh reality that sometimes people need, the truth that they need, even if they don't want to hear it. Sometimes you got to tell people the truth, even if they don't like it.
Yeah. And the things that you don't like, that's the thing that you need to work on, and like you need to hear about it. Like the thing, like the whole slavery thing, right? When I call somebody a slave, it's like I'm not calling them a slave as in racism, right? I'm saying they need to get outside of that box and like start living more, stop being trapped, within that mindset, get out of that mindset that you're in, and like start just being adventurous, take chances, live life, because you just never know when you're gonna be gone,
You never know when God's going to call that card. Only the big man upstairs knows when that card's going to be called. And I'm going to tell you, it can happen to any of us at any time. And you would hate to have regrets and things that you could have did and should have did, but didn't decide to do.
Yeah. And that's why I be on Jay Dunn like that, because Jay Dunn, or whatever, she be like, be laughing at that. You be like, oh, that chemo is messing up your head and like all of that, like, fucking your head and your mind, you gonna die before me. I'm like, bitch, like,
Y'all
And then,
too, I swear.
but it's no beef or nothing with me because I feel like when people beefing, they're beefing with themselves at the end of the day. They're beefing with life itself. It's not you. They're not mad at you. They're mad at themselves. And that's how I look at it. But that person there, like, yeah, that's like a sickness person. Like, oh, okay, stay down there, dude. I think I'm start cursing too.
Me myself and I like to, some people they speak differently than others, right? And so you have to
Mhm.
learn to accept a person for where they stand,
Mhm.
right?
What's
And
your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo.
Oh, you go Leo? Yo, no wonder. My moon is in Leo.
But the crazy part a lot of people say with me is that I'm one of the chillest Leos they've ever met.
Mhm.
Because I'm not quick to anger like I used to be. Now, when I was younger, I was more of my fire sign. I was quick to anger, but I realized quickly when I was younger about that.
Mhm.
I don't like being that person, and I'm afraid of what I'm gonna do.
And like what's gonna come out of your mouth because like the things that gifts that I have, spiritual gifts, like I know when people are feeling away, like they want to like off themselves, well, I don't even say what.
I know
Well,
what you mean. Unalive, yeah.
and like I know my mouth, and I be trying to control it, like at times. But sometimes I just really just go there because I feel like some people just really just need to, hear that, But I don't like talking to people like that, because I know I'm gonna just say it's a lot of hurt people on here, like
Well, our words have meaning, and I
and
know what
words
you
and
mean.
spell.
Yeah, and you're saying basically that you don't want, even though sometimes you can't help it because you're upset, and so words come out, and you can be very vicious and have a very slick tongue.
Mhm.
You also have to think about, and this is where I think you're coming from, is that you don't want your words to be the last thing, and for somebody to unalive themselves because of your words at the same time. So
Mm,
you're trying to be selective on it. And who do you? A lot of people are like this. Who you think is strong enough to take your words?
I feel like I'm gonna just say I don't know if you know me and Diva. Shout out to Diva.
Tell me,
Like
either tomboyish.
me and her
I
had a
love me some diva.
I love her. But like in the beginning, we had a run in and like she even clicked my link, whatever, and we was both on that same energy, whatever. Like we was going him, like him, whatever. And then like, it is what it is. But like I really grown to like her and I see why she do what she do. And she's like the same reason why I do what I do. It's not in a malicious way, it's because certain people do certain things that are malicious, and you tell people to leave you alone, but they just keep begging, they just keep poking the bear, and you just try to let them know. But like she has a good heart, and I've grown to really, really like her and respect her.
Good morning, Miss LaKendra.
Hey,
I'm like,
Kendra.
I love Diva, and I'm gonna tell you why. She's
Mm-hmm.
the type of person, she ain't gonna just randomly start with you first most
Uh-uh.
of the time. You have
Uh-uh.
to do something. And when I tell people don't poke them bears,
Mm-hmm.
you don't go around wearing a meat suit in front of a bunch of lions and you don't poke the bears. My mama taught me that. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't do it. There's certain people, I'm gonna tell you something. I would never poke too hard. I ain't doing it. I ain't stupid. I'm smarter than that.
Okay. But I'm saying this time around, like I said, because I've been taking notes like in my journal, right? All the people that have really tried me, and came for me, and I'm not saying I'm no victim because, I could easily ignore them, whatever. But I do like to have my fun though, too, child. But every person that has tried it, I'm looking at them now. They're facing their karma, child. Their karma comes quick. And I'm gonna just say a spiritual gift, many spiritual gifts, and people might want to do it. It's best for me to be on your good side, to protect you, because I am a protector, or whatever. But if you get on my bad side and an Aquarius comes out, like,
I'm
it,
gonna pray for him.
mhm.
I'm gonna
It's like
pray. That's what
I'm
I'm gonna
walking
do.
karma. Like, and I'm gonna just say, like, I'm gonna just say the TT lady. I'm putting in the back chat. Like, that woman there, I was so good to her. But she did what she did. And you see where she's at now. And then other people along that realm, is and then somebody had a camera slip, child, when a day before they tried to do something to me. They had a camera slip the day after, child, and then tried to leave YouTube, and people had to beg them back, beg them. And I think you know who I'm talking about, yeah.
You, but I'm gonna say this: karma also hits in different ways for certain people.
Mhm.
If you don't see it now, it will happen. The way that I've looked at it, there was a cousin of mine who was a drug addict, and he took advantage of my grandmother and caused her to have a massive stroke. And it's the reason I lost my grandmother. But she only suffered for 2 months, right? He suffered for 2, 3, 4, 5 years before he passed away. So karma came and beat him in that, but not exactly when I thought it should. It just happened a little bit later, but you'll see it he suffered before he passed away.
See it. Yep. Oh, we can just switch the conversation up, but I'm liking it though. Like,
I believe that what we put out does come back to us, and that's why I specifically try my hardest
to treat people.
Yes, and because I want good to come back to me, and sometimes I'm a little messy and I mess up, and I have to stand my ish when I do it.
Yeah, and I take accountability to what I do. Like I say, yeah, I did it. Yeah. But other people, it seems like they just can't take accountability to things. Like the whole thing with like the Jay Wilson situation, right? That there, I did that really as like a joke, just to be funny, or whatever, because they already, how people already be talking about it, right? So I'm all like, let me just add a little juice to it, But it did have certain things in there, but somebody also switched it and made it even, a little bit more deeper, because what I did, I just changed the price on there and things, just $5 more up. Somebody else from the Umar sector, I'm not gonna say who, I'm scrolling down like their community wall or whatever, because somebody said they made a video about me or whatever. I had to check them, whatever. That video is on private, whatever. I had to put on private. But it was totally different from what like I had did. And like, I always spoke with Mr. Wilson and all that, and like he laughed it up too, whatever. But like other people to be like, oh, they just hold me down and be like, oh, he did that, he lying. No, it was like actually just a joke. Like it was like not a harmless joke to me, Other people have done worse, putting people's addresses. They didn't like, call people to jobs, gotten them fired. Mine wasn't even like that, just simple little email, little, whatever. Just a little laugh at me, because I do have a dark sense of humor too.
Well, that's like, I did some messy stuff, and I've stood in it. And if I felt like in my heart of hearts I needed to apologize to someone, I did.
I apologize. Yeah.
Because I felt it in my heart to do so. If they didn't accept it, that's their option. That's their choice. I can't make someone, I can only do from my side what I can do, which is apologize for my actions. And if they choose not to forgive me for those actions, I can't make them. So, like you can take accountability for your actions and you can apologize, but it's up to them whether they accept it or not.
And that's why I thought you felt the type of way about me too. I was like, I hope she don't feel that way, because I like Charlie. I love her. I like her, But
no, see, I recognize you're messy.
That's good. And even Kwani, she even said that. She's like, Rico, I see you. I'm like, ooh. Like, and she got me to the T though too, child. Like, she got exactly know what I'm doing.
I know what a lot of people in these streets are doing. That's why I don't necessarily take what they do to heart, or I don't let it. Because here's the thing: if it ain't for you,
they're not for you.
Yeah, and if it's not about you, and the person's like you have your own way, right? About things that you do. Do I agree with everything you do? No. But does that mean I have to dislike you? Also, no. You know what I'm saying? We can always as adults too agree to
Agree
disagree
to
on something.
disagree. Yeah. Cause like when I be over in these other sectors, you know, like I be in the UK sector a lot over there, and we be having conversations, you know, and people listen to one another, and like you know, they don't necessarily agree to everything, you know, but like we try to like you know put everything together, you know, but like I just noticed over here in the beat sector, it just seems like people just you know just be like, oh, I hate that bitch. That bitch is just mean, and then on top of that too like that since we're on this too. It's been a lot, Charlie. But me, child, like that Loop woman, you know, she literally was sending me information too on people I ain't even asked for. Sent to me their driver's license, all that, and
Ooh,
was like telling me like to do certain things, you know. And I still got the screen recordings of that too, and that's just haven't decided if I'm going to release it or not, you know, because that's the thing. Like, I'll talk to people, you know, but like if I see something, you know, and the way they be trying to blame me for everything, I start screen recording. I don't do that with everybody, but like I had to screen record for my own little thing, you know, and that was true. What
well,
that? Huh?
sometimes you have to do what you have to do to protect yourself. That's
Mhm.
like, VS is my homie for life, right?
I
And
respect her.
sometimes
Yeah.
she has to do that for her own protection, because how many people, especially if they think you're a specific type of person, they'll
Mhm.
try to send you stuff and then hide hands. And
Mhm.
sometimes you got to do what you got to do to protect yourself. And I understand that, it's like
Mhm.
all of us, me
I have the most
myself.
respect for VS too, you know, because it was like, you know, times, you know, when people be getting in your ear, you know, whatever, they was mad at me for liking her, you know, and stuff like that. And then like, you know, I just wanted just to like, you know, just get to know her from me. And once I got to know her from me, you know, I'd be like, I hear on the DM like probably I'm like, I owe you an apology, which I do, you know, or whatever. But like, cause like I get it, you know, because people will come for you and then like, you know, be like, oh, they're just doing this and this and that. And I get it. They do things to her first. And then, you know, once they get that reaction, they don't like that reaction. And then they all team up on a single person. But like I have the most respect for VS.
Well, see, that's why, like, I understand, like, and I don't like, even if there's some things that people do that I may not agree with, always doesn't mean that I don't have to dislike the person. And just like, sometimes you have to fight the way you have to fight to get people up off you, and I understand that. And so that's why I don't judge those things, and I care about the person for the person, not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily what, because sometimes what you see on these streets, and I'm gonna say this with a lot of people, that's not who they truly are. Like, clock it with Queen Tulsa, right? Queen
Mm-hmm.
Tulsa's doing a lot of her trolling and a lot of things that she does to get
Mm-hmm.
traction to her channel. That's not who she truly
Uh,
is.
I known Tulsa like way before it, like all of you guys started connecting with that person, like you know. And Tulsa, if you listen, child, you know what I mean. Like she tried to come for me for no reason when I was over on Room Shakers, you know, whatever. Tried to switch it up. Yo, I had to spaz. And then like before there, I don't know if you know like Miss Medusa over
Mm-hmm.
in the T sector,
Cat
you know.
Medusa.
Shout out to her. That's my booski, you know, whatever. She was like harassing her and then doing things and then like just saying just lies, blatantly lies and stuff. And she did the same thing with Jag too.
Oh yeah, see, I've been over in that sector too. So that's why sometimes you know, Queen Tulsa's tried to come after me for no apparent reason one day, because I was a topic of this conversation. But I figured her out.
Mhm.
It's
You
for
trying to get
shock
what
value.
yeah.
It's trolling. It's deep trolling. If you pay attention, really pay attention, it's what's going to garner attention.
Mhm.
And a lot of people do that technically. If you really pay attention, in these all these sectors, that doesn't mean that's who the person truly is,
Mm-mm.
but there's a lot of people who do that, and you got to learn when you step back and take a moment to pay attention to different people. You'll pay
Mhm.
attention to what they're doing and if it really is them. Like, a lot of times it's just people, either defending themselves
Mhm.
or they have a specific opinion. And a lot of times some people aren't who they portray on these YouTube streets.
They really not like you know the ones that be like they have businesses, they got this going, and all of that going. And I'm like, this, like, you be on the internet 24/7, like all day. You could tell a story from start to finish, like, be up all night, And if you have kids, like, get your kids eating or you're bathing, like when you go to work, what's going on? I be asking myself for that. And then, like, when I first started coming around, I was like, okay, are these people serious or like what's what's up? And then like it took me a good week. I'm on like these people are really serious. I'm like they have a something mental on, and that's what kind of held me back from like really popping at their ass, for the long because I would ignore them. Like I would just be like, I'm gonna make a video, child. Like, and the gag of it is, this person made an 8-hour video talking about me, right? And this is what I did. I made a 8-second video, and my 8-second video got like 2.k views, and it's like on my other page, before it got like struck and taken down or whatever. And I just laughed. I'm on like 8 hours, like damn, like I must have really like struck a nerve. Like what?
I ain't gonna be making no 8-hour video on nobody. I don't care who it is. I don't care who you talked about, my family. I don't care what you did. I ain't got 8 hours to give you. Because I'll be busy.
Okay, that part. And that's what I'll be like. They'll be like, this person drag. I'll be like, oh, I ain't hearing about it. Like, drag who? Like, I still got all my teeth. Like, I ain't got no, like, everything's intact. So who they drag? What's going on? Like, what's up? And then that person, that also individual, also, I believe she caused some of the things for people to like don't like me. Like, she'll be sending me things. And I'll be like, oh, this person said this about you. This person, she even did it with Treasure Lane, because like he had made a post or whatever with my bitch on the side of something. I guess I don't know who the dude was or whatever. And she's like, are you gonna go after him? Are you gonna do this? Like, I'm like, I don't have time. And then calling me at all times of the night, 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, like late hours when I be sleeping and shit. And then on the weekends, that's the only time when I really be up, or whatever, or like when I have free time or whatever, like just to like fool around and stuff. And then like I'll just be like, the fuck? Like it is not fucking normal calling nobody at no 4 in the morning.
You gotta watch some of them bone carriers because they'll start mess. Like they'll say something. It's similar to what the person said, but not exactly. And if and sometimes the person's actually not coming from a place of being, mean or harsh, and they'll make it seem like it is, or they'll twist somebody's words. And so what I always tell to people, if somebody comes to you constantly telling you what everybody else in the world is saying about you,
I'm looking at them the type of way.
So, the only way you should, like my friends have looked out for me, like if I was getting doxxed or something crazy like that. Like, hey, did you see this? I don't know if you saw this, but that's looking out for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like just to be steadily carrying bones, being messy, trying to start stuff between you and other persons, that is literally a shit starter at that point.
And then telling me that I had to beef to get numbers and stuff. I'm like, the fuck, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm like, like, and they literally said that, like, literally. And like, you gotta argue to get, numbers and stuff. And I got my numbers, authentically. Like, I had built my first page, like, from the ground up, just from networking. It was my music. And then, like, when I discovered that I had other things, such as talking and, just getting to know other people, and stuff. And then, like, speaking on certain things. And, that's how I built my channel. And it kind of, like, made me upset, that they force flagged me, whatever. It wasn't because of the page. It was because of the people that, connected with me and like really wanted to like, see other things, and I felt bad for them, that a person would be that hateful, just to flag somebody's page, especially when I'm started clapping back, it's like they can say whatever, but I can't say it,
Yeah, it kind of feels like somebody's trying to put you in a corner at that point. It's like, well, you can talk crap about me, but I'm not allowed to say anything back. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you don't like my words. But I do have to get off here soon because I gotta go cook.
I did too. 'Cause
I gotta
got
go
some-
cook and take care of the house and do my thing. See, that's what we was just talking about, right? Gotta go do things because we got lives and we got to do.
And I'm across seas right now, child. And it's like, it's gonna be 7, child. And I'm going different things, blah blah blah.
Don't get in no trouble now over there with them
Oh,
Spaniards. Good looking
good.
Spanish men now. Don't get yourself in
Oh,
trouble.
I'm over here with family though too. Like on my dad's side of the family, like I had no idea. Like, cause I'm just saying over. I'm just putting the back chair, child, in the back chair, in the back chair. Like yeah, I had typed that a little quickly, but like I did not know. Like my family on my dad's side was this huge over here, literally.
And then you find out you're like, dang, I didn't know I had this many people.
Like a lot, like when you walk into one, like everybody knows your family and shit, it's like that. Like
I've been to areas where my family is originally from, and I felt the same way. And I was like, shoot, I didn't know my family was that well known. What you telling me?
okay, I could be in the mob. They just don't know that low key. But this is a dope conversation, Charlie. And like I would definitely love to tap in on your mental, like on the mental days, because I love touching on that subject,
It's
I'm
a
just
good
like-
subject to talk about, and where you like to help people, I like to help people. It's always good to get people's different perspectives on things too, because that's how we learn as humans. Like, not only do we research topics and learn book sense, but there's a such thing as learning from each other also.
Yeah, that part. And that's what I like doing too. Cause like, cause on my Twitter too and my other platforms, like I'm kind of like a therapist, but not a therapist, like in a way. And like people actually like to hear what I say, and stuff like
Life
that.
coach. They call that a life coach. Yep.
Yeah.
You can
that's like-
absolutely do that too in real life as a a paid thing. You can actually become a life coach to people and help them build their life up and build their what they're trying to do in
I
life.
want to build their character up, especially people with out voices, they feel like, afraid to say things, and they might piss people off, and stuff. I love bringing like their real side out. Like, I don't want them to be like timid, just say it, but people either gonna like it or not like it. And if they don't like it, like it is what it is,
And they
And
wasn't for you anyway. If
That part.
they can accept all parts of you, good, bad, and indifferent, then the person wasn't meant to be in your life.
That part. But I'm gonna let you go, child. And so I can get dressed and it's real quick. Well, I can't even say real quick because it's gonna take me a good hour or two.
Thank you for coming, Rico, love.
Thanks for chatting with me, child. And shout out to the chat, y'all. Much love to you all. Happy holidays and happy new year. Start setting your goals and manifesting and releasing and let go of things that is not benefiting for you. Think about you. Be selfish. Help yourself, Get therapy, get help, do what it do. But you can still act a fool and be messy if you want to, child. But like, think about you guys and love yourself a little bit more. But peace out, Charlie, child.
Bye, Rico. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you, child. All right.
Bye. Thank you also to Happy Life for coming up. I know you had to drop and whatnot because some things came up and whatnot. Thank you all for being here today and remember today and all days to please take care of yourself and love thyself. And I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of her and go cook some food because I gotta go cook. But I gotta go thaw out that meat, child, before it get too late. But y'all have a good one, and I just want to send y'all much love and give you many hugs. And please just remember to like, share, subscribe, become a member today. We are gonna have a members only soon. I just want everybody to know that. And we're going to play that game night for long. I am going to do it with the subbies and everything. But I want y'all to have a good day. And I'm going to send y'all much love. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Love you, my angel.
I'm from E-L-O, I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the T-U-P. E-L-O, I'm reppin' my hood to the day that I go from the T-U-P. E-L-O, I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the T-U-P. E-L-O, I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction, this was the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding, come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Adder Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, Captain C banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still, crystalline swinging down on 1800. Watching out for them knuckleheads that be staying round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about round 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking around 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue apartments from OG standing back there by 60 deep. Bull walking, car blue, a big Anthony Hughes and Pee.
I'm from the T-U-P. E-L-O, I'm reppin' my